Step in the castle, ain't no clout needed. VQ got the T and the facts come receipted. Receipts on deck, so don't gas the lie. We break it down slow, don't blink, don't try. No pick-me moves, no internet threat. She checks the story first, then clears the rest. This the castle, where opinions breed. But you better come correct when you speak on V. She cool, but don't get it confused. She got patience, but don't misuse. You came for the vibes, now buckle up tight. The castle got range, truth, sass, and insight. Ooh, childlike, what you thought this was? A clickbait crew or a drama buzz? Nah, boo, we layered, grown and wear. Drop a crown in the chat if you really care. No kids over here in Castle Land, and every single queen got a voice to stand. You don't need permission to tell your truth, but just know we got files, no need for proof. She said it once, that was plenty to know. Platinum is still loving it over here, and yeah, I show. I be chilling in the chat, then I speak with a smile. We don't air no CCs without facts on file. See, feelings valid, that's Castle law. No silencing, no petty flaw. You can vent, you can cry, you can call it out. If you fake, we gon' call it without a doubt. We were going back and forth, but we settled the mess. Now we building like queens, clean and blessed. Ain't no clicks, just truth and grown. If you moving with lies, keep that shit at home. Go ahead, hit that notification bell. Like, comment, subscribe, it's free as well. This ain't no surface convo zone. We get deep, we drag, we stand alone. Membership, holding the heat on hush. That castle content hit with a quiet rush. You either in or out, no halfway space, but the doors stay open and you're always safe.
Welcome to the castle, everybody, come and chat. There's no fun in the bushes. Ooh, child alike, okay. Yep, I sure do.
Hey guys, welcome to the castle. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. Hey Melanie, Melanie's life. You still my male life, okay? Hey Forgiven. Hey girl. Hey Sunshine. Hey to everybody. Hey Malika. Hey. Hey Drea. Yes, honey, represent with a Jamaican flag. So hey Drea, hey Kenyatta, how you doing? Who else is up in here? Mm, I see Platt somewhere. I know I saw Platt somewhere. Platinum, where you at, girl? I don't even see your comment anymore. What the hell? But hey, Platt, I know I saw your comment earlier. I don't see it right now. But what's up? Oh, there you go. Oh, and I know y'all saying first, last. Hey, Shaka King. Hey, everybody. You said first, last. What a name. And why those emojis look so similar? Huh. But anyway, welcome to the castle, okay? How you doing? Hey, Fifi. Hey, y'all. Hey, Ellie. I hope I got everybody, okay? If I didn't, it's not intentional. But y'all seen the title, honey. It's a lot going on out here in these YouTube streets. Oh, so let me see. So listen, we didn't come live yesterday. Y'all know it was Father's Day. That was a no-brainer. That I got to spend Father's Day with, husband, grandfather, brothers, uncles, everybody. All right. Of course, I wasn't gonna be on YouTube, but the last time I was live was early when it turned Father's Day. Right. That's the last time I was live. That live, I'm still scratching my head like, what the hell happened? If you did not see the last live stream, definitely check it out. Hey, Bacon. Hey, Steven. Definitely check it out, okay? Because that live was a hot ass mess. Let me say this to anybody that's leaving me a comment saying that they think I should block manifest. Her name not gonna be manifest over here no more. It'll be I don't know. Manifest reality. What should we call her? We're gonna have to come up with a name for her. Procrastinating reality. Listen, I don't know. The point is that was a hell of a lie. But if you're leaving me comments like, oh, you think I should block her, da da da, whatever, I explained why I did not block her yet. Okay. And the reason being because I need the live chat. All right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm moving on from that lady. But yeah, I just needed to address that because a lot of people was like they think I should just block her. I need to see what the comments gonna be. You know, if I need them. You say I must have missed something. Yeah, y'all definitely missed something. So be sure to check out the last live at around the 1 hour mark, somewhere around there. Okay. Okay, so let's fast forward. So that was hey Raquel, hey girl. So that was actually early when it turned Father's Day. Okay, y'all be sure to hit the like button for us, the red heart in the chat, all of that good stuff. Let everybody know that we are live. Okay, and I'm waiting on somebody, but I don't see them yet. I might have to take a break somewhere in between. But yeah, let's talk about what we've been seeing out here in the YouTube street. You say I know forgiving. I made adjustments and 2 steps ahead. Appreciate the heads up. What did forgiving say? You said what happened, girl? You just gonna have to watch that live. I don't even want to relive that again. Okay, I didn't even see what forgiving said, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Ooh, y'all, it is so freaking windy. It's so windy. But hey, Jardine, how you doing? You said happy Sunday. It's about to be Tuesday, Jardine. But how you doing? All right, so yeah, okay, so y'all remember that channel? I think the channel was called the new, Solid Sunny or something like that. That channel that was uploading all the videos from back in the day with her with legs, Bigo, all of that stuff. Did y'all get a chance to see that channel? I'm talking about they were just posting videos after videos after videos. At one point, I wasn't sure was it her or was it somebody else. Anyway, long story short, this morning, earlier today, Kenisha was posting sometime about somebody channel is gone, whatnot. So I'm looking like he didn't say whose channel it was. So you know I'm nosy. I'm gonna fact check to see whose channel it was. Okay. So I had several people in mind. I'm looking like, well, their channel's still up. So then when I kept searching, I finally realized that it was that channel. You know what I'm talking about, guys? Yes, I had a link to some video that I shared with our Castle residents the other day. It was basically the video from the clip where Kenisha was cussing out Sunbum, the one that we posted the other day. That video, they had compiled that video, that cuss out with some other cuss out that she did. So it was like he said something, she said something, he said something, she said something. That type of video, okay? So yeah. I did share it, so I had the link to that. So that's how I was able to fact check it. Now, when you click the link, it say the YouTube account is no longer available because of they lost their channel. Da da da, whatever. Okay. You said this is an old line. Sorry, it just pop up. Huh? No, no, Geraldine. You are in a current live. You're not late or anything. This is not an old live. It's a current live. Okay, so let me see what y'all say. You said Bendy said Stinky Lake channel gone. Also, I didn't check it. Yeah, I didn't check it yet. It was several of those little troll channels, and I got this one person just keep mentioning me for some odd reason. I don't know what kind of message they're trying to send. Are they threatening me? I don't know what's going on. But all I know was every time they tag me, Octavius, and Sheena, all in the same post. And it all has to do with the person that, the couple that lost their life. Why is it every time they tag us, it's always about the couple that lost their life, the YouTube couple, whatever. And I don't know why this person making me feel like they trying to send us a threat or something through that video, but I'm on your ass. Okay, you say I seen that. Uh-huh. I don't know what they got going on, but they keep tagging the three of us. No, it ain't that much trolling in the world, okay? You said that person just came on a new page instead of new, it's old, right? Uh-huh. Y'all doing too much on here. And I said, keep in mind that you think that you behind a troll account, right? You're really not a troll. Because best believe you threaten somebody and something happen, YouTube can know who you are from your IP address. Like, dog, come on now. Um, yeah, so that's where we at with that, with the channel being gone. Let me see what else I need to tell y'all, okay? Um, so on Father's Day, I was up like, I said I got off live. I didn't go to sleep right away. So I was pretty much up like the whole night, prepping dinner, this, whatever, right? The point is, early that morning, I don't know who else got cussed out on Father's Day, but I was secondhand embarrassed that Sunbum got dragged by Kenesha early that morning. Okay. And I'm looking like, I know it was so early, it had to be 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. No joke. Okay. So you said, I guess they expect people to be scared. It's probably Sunbum. Oh, I ain't scared. But let me tell you, you said, yeah, that's crazy. So y'all saw it. And I know y'all probably like, why are y'all still giving commentary about these people if they're supposed to be gone? Like, guys, we could all say we want them gone. If they're supposed to be on here because they're under another account, like, what we supposed to do, y'all? What are we really supposed to do? Like, be for real. I could say I want Kenyatta gone right now. We could snatch a channel and Kenyatta come back on a whole nother channel. What we supposed to do? Go to wherever to Kenyatta live and beat her up? Ain't nothing you could do about it. For real, but keep doing whatever the hell you was doing. You say, but they're not really gone. Yeah, they're gone, but like not really gone, right? So Mel said, yeah, like 7 a.m. I got up to use the bathroom. Yes, I was looking like, what the hell is going on here? So anyway, in that live, apparently I was late to the party because as soon as I clicked on, I know I rewinded a little bit, and technically the live was gone. So I only had like 2 minutes to watch it, then it was gone, right? From the little 2 minutes I caught, Sunbum was getting dragged. He said basically the street sector is right. Everything people in the street sector say about her is right. Every time she go live drunk, looking all crazy and whatever, she's wrong every time. Like he was like, remember that clip? Remember the video that we had up the other day with him cursing her out, saying she's wrong and she started a lot of stuff, hide behind a disability, all of that stuff. Basically, it was another cuss out like that. Like for once in a moment in time, he's actually saying the truth, what's really tea, because he's mad. I don't know. I know he was like almost out of his body because he was like, I'm gonna try to reenact it for you. Okay, give me a minute. So I know it was like the street sector was right about you, biatch. Like, oh, I should drag you by your nubs, all of that stuff. And this not stuff I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you what was said. Okay. Um, he also said, it's because of you, bitch. My wife got doxxed, or her job info, her maiden name, all of this stuff. He was basically saying, because of your ass, my wife got doxxed. And yeah, that's pretty much all I caught. So the dragon by the nub, street sector was right. Because of you, my wife got doxxed. Yeah, you said not the nubs. He did. Hmm. Yeah, and then I'm looking like, I don't know. Let me get my other device. I don't know. You said, what's up, Bills? Where Bills at? I don't see him. Oh, I see it. And you said I'm gonna have to catch a replay. Oh, okay. It's good to see you, Bills. I hope you're feeling better. All right, let me see, y'all. I'm trying to get my other device to tell you because it was a community post, and I don't know who missed that community post, but if you did, It's now been removed, I think, but it was edited, right? You said, damn, Ish went down. Uh-huh. I'm trying to pull up this to read and tell you what the community post said. Okay, give it a minute. Hey, Carissa. You said just the replay, don't know how long. What you said? Just the replay, don't know how long you've been on. Oh, we only been here 16 minutes. Mm-hmm. So y'all ready? So this was actually on the 14th. So I don't know I don't remember how the time's running, but anyway, this was right before Father's Day, right? He basically said that bitch turned on me, so I see red. I might be about to lose my wife because I know she's going to send her text messages and all of that. But I don't care at this point. When you set me up, you set yourself up. I was stupid for cheating on my wife for a you know that handicap? B-I-T-C-I B-I-T-C-H anyway. So he basically said, I will read it again. I was stupid for cheating on my wife with a handicap B anyway. I said, oh ouch. Oh damn. Hey Starmisha, how you doing, girl? Woo. Plat, did you hear what I just said, Platinum? I'm not even trying to get you caught up. Mel, you heard that? Kenyatta, you heard that? I'm like, oh, child of disrespect. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see what the other one said. And I'm looking like, you know what? This ain't even funny or cool. Like, you think I would deal with that? For real though. Let's pause for a second. Why are women still dealing with that kind of shit in 2025? Whether you have a disability, you don't have a disability, you got a whole man on the internet cussing you out, right? Cussing you out. Call you all kind of bees and all of this stuff. And then at the end of the day, you'll still do what? Go play in your box for this same person? Like, get out of here. You said that's his fault. That's his fault trying to play in the wheelchair lane. This shit is wild. Okay? It's wild. You say I'm so sick of them because she's desperate and she stinks. Man, listen. Ain't no damn way you gonna talk to me like that and then you think that somebody gonna be doing some strange stuff for you at the end of the day? No, sir. Mm-mm. So let me see what else he said. I know he was hot. All right. So he basically said, I feel like it's God giving me my karma for me cheating on my wife. Was somebody he said basically it's his karma for cheating on his wife. I don't know if he meant to see will somebody. I don't know what the hell he meant, but basically he said something about somebody who I found out didn't give a damn about me. And y'all thought I was using her, y'all will never understand where I'm coming from because y'all don't like me. And that's fine with me, right? I accept anything and everything that God got coming my way because it's my fault for what I did. So I'm ready to get dragged, talked about. I don't care. Y'all have a nice day. Ah, oh my gosh. Hey, Black. Wait. Wait. Hey, Black Diamond. You said they asked us to be back cool tomorrow. What? You say, see, wait a minute. You say, so they really dead ass and this not a game? Oh, I don't know if it's a game or not. I just know, I'm just telling you what happened. I'm just the news reporter, okay? I'm just telling you what I saw. You said, Vicky, you have to understand she's in a different situation. She knows between her attitude, physical, financial, she's undesirable. Steven, I don't give a damn. You ain't finna talk to me. I don't care what position. I understand what you're saying though, Steven, but okay. You said the truth hurts. I totally get what Steve was saying. I do. I'm looking like, child. I listen, I guess I would just rather be by myself. You're not gonna the point is, guys, you're not gonna disrespect me and think I'm gonna even have the urge to be even fooling with your ass after that. All right. So I know another one, he said, I feel so dumb thinking that I was protecting somebody. Did I care about, he said, okay, let's start over. I told y'all about these people. I'm not the grammar police, but it just is really hard to read. Okay, so he said, I feel so dumb thinking that I was protecting somebody. And he said, did I care about lost so many good friends, lost 4 channels in one day, thinking that I was being loyal to a friend? And y'all can say I'm crying all y'all want, but when you care about somebody and they do you dirty, I guess, and you didn't even do nothing to them except support them, I'm hurt for real. And I don't care if y'all clown me about it. I'm done taking up for you dumb bitch on this app. So drag me, make fun of me. I don't give a damn. That's what he said, okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm done reading because listen, after if I read another one of them damn jacked up posts, I'm gonna be sitting there like, what? You said for my new name? My new name for her is Sword War. Lord, oh my gosh, Dre. You said, I'm sorry. I know things happen, but I can't just smash. And it's a whole shit bag right there. Oh gosh, you gonna hear them say now that we bullying and harassing the girl. But listen, okay, so the live that she did today, right? Basically opened up the live talking. Let me get my thing because it fell. But basically she's opened up the live today, telling people that she been asking them to leave her alone. People won't leave her alone. So she went back to the morning roll of shame video, right? And when she went to that morning roll of shame video, she stopped talking about the morning roll of shame and immediately went bashing people. So I'm looking like, make it make sense. Did anybody catch her live today? The live that she did? Hey, Black Unicorn. Welcome to the castle. How you doing? Did anybody catch that live? The one she did this evening, like she went from saying she wanted people to leave her alone, going back to that first reaction video with her and Kiki back to 2024, right? But then after all of that, she started dragging the content creators again. So I'm looking like, made this make sense? Great post lately. Oh, I didn't. Oh, they have a channel, Steven? You say you saw some of it? Oh. All I know is towards the end of that same live, she went cussing out Ice Cube. She had a whole lot to say about Ice Cube, actually. hmm It's a crazy day. You missed it? You know, you said it was damn pitiful. Let's put it up here. It was damn pitiful. She was trying to make everybody feel sorry for her. Yeah, but then she went cussing out people, and I'm like, okay, what are we missing, girl? Like, 1 minute you say you want people to leave you alone, and then the next minute you're cussing them out. And then I look on this lady tab, I look on her live videos. I ain't see nothing where she said nothing about Sunbum. Okay? So that's the point. I'm looking like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You said you've been archiving everything he put out. Yeah, I'm worried about Steven and his channel because they're not playing. Okay, they around here. I guess it seemed like staying up all day, all night, flagging people. Okay. You said, hate, I missed it. Mm-hmm. Actually need to make a damn call. You said she doesn't know what to do with that channel. She went from dancing on a pole to wiggling like a worm in a chair, begging for. Stephen, I thought you were finally gonna get your prayers answered. Okay, and you didn't have to deal with this person anymore. But guys, I'm gonna have to try to make a call real quick. It's important, all right? So I'm just gonna have to find a song and I'm gonna have to play that song for y'all, and we'll be right back. Okay? And when I come back, I'm gonna tell y'all about all the rest of the stuff. What she said about Ice Cube and all the other stuff I have written down to tell y'all. Okay, we'll be back. Oh, now I gotta find something to play for y'all. Let me see.
Welcome to the castle, everybody come inside, where each soul is important and stands with pride. No opinion's better than the next, we respect them all feelings are valid, let them echo off every wall. In the home of good vibes, we embrace and we heal, sharing truth and compassion with a soulful appeal. I'm your vibes queen, guiding light through the night, building trust in our kingdom as our hearts unite. I brew all the tea, warm and sweet with intention, got receipts to back it up, every claim gets attention. They call me the receipt queen, evidence on my throne. When drama gets crazy, I make sure the truth is known. Woo child, like, can you believe what we've heard? I keep it real and calm, delivering truth in each word. If rumors are stolen, I say okay, let's see. Then present all the facts so y'all can feel free. My members only, I share that exclusive tea. Platinum, you love it over here, living life carefree. We keep it real and loyal, trust growing each day. Inside these castle walls, love flows in every way. Every castle resident's voice is heard loud and clear. We vibe together in harmony year after year. Our story grows stronger with each conversation. So join the family now, be part of creation. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle where everyone is welcome. Welcome to the castle, everybody step inside. Vibes queen on the throne, come along for the ride. No opinion's better than the next, that's the deal. All feelings are valid, every vibe here is real. Castle residents, stand up, we keep it moving strong. In this kingdom of vibes, you know that you belong. Respect in the castle, that's how we do it each day. So settle in and vibe out, VQ's leading the way. I'm the receipt queen, I keep receipts on file. Spilling all the tea in the castle with style. When the drama pops off, we'll shout like it's hot. I stay cool with the facts, giving proof on the spot. You doubt my story, okay? I'll prove it real quick, dropping all the receipts, now the truth really sticks. I'm serving up truth while they just chasing clout. In the castle, we keep it real, no room for any doubt. For my members only, I spill extra tea on the side. Platinum, you love it over here, it's a VIP ride. Behind these castle doors, I serve truth extra strong. Exclusive vibes from my people, we vibing all night long. If you want the inside scoop, then you know what to do. Hit that join button fast and come through with the crew. Castle crew so loyal, shining bright like a crown. We built this family you together, ain't no tearing it down. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle where everyone is welcome.
We are back. Shout out to Platinum for making all these bad songs for the castle. Badass songs, okay? You can't deny it. You just have to give her flowers, all right? Shout out to you, Plat. Thank you, girl. But listen, where did we leave off? Hey, Golden, I saw you came up. Trick shot, you keep putting the T in the frog with a question sign. What's T? I don't know. Sit back and enjoy the show. You're gonna see what's T, okay? You said, do you guys realize the kids are back already? Oh, forgive it. You don't miss nothing. Yes, that in the live today. Uh-huh. Yep, Dre, I agree. You said, Steven, those numbers aren't numbering anymore. I don't know. Today was like 30 something, 50 something. I don't know. But yeah, forgiving. I noticed that the kids were back today. I did. Let me see what else. So I told you so. Okay, so I know he did one live cussing out Sunbum, right? Kenisha. And then he did another live cussing out Octavius. And then he did a whole impersonation of Octavius' voice. Um, so I told y'all already how he called her a handicapped bitch, all of that stuff. Like, I don't understand. Like, girl, listen, ain't no damn way. Yeah, you're welcome, Platt. All right, so let me tell y'all. So on the live today, that's the one that she was sitting there saying, um, she basically was playing that reaction video from when Kiki did the morning roll of shame, right? And then she was saying stuff like EBT boss lady ain't got no kids. I know she said that today. EBT boss lady don't have no kids. And basically that was a diss to Ice Cube, right? The Ice Channel. You have 8, but EBT boss lady don't have none. And basically was telling Ice Lady that she's used, abused, screwed. And these not my words. I'm telling y'all what Sunbum said. So basically she was trying to compare Ice Lady to EBT boss lady. Okay? And then what else? She said, um, basically they be hey for the streets, they be calling her torso, but everything looks better. So basically, okay, I said it don't be calling her torso, but to be honest, torso looks better than her fupa. And then she was calling Ice Lady a Teletubby and all of that. Okay. So I'm like, it's a lot going on out here. So I'm looking like Sunbum, even if you wanted a judge to take you serious, you did all of that showing a damn reaction from 2024 just to turn right around in the end of the video and start dragging people. So then somebody named Shush, you know how we have Shush Trish from Beef Sector? Not her. Okay, this one is just a Shush, you too loud. That's the name of the person, right? They said they called her out immediately in the chat. Shout out to that person, whoever they are. They said basically, look at you. You sitting up here hollering and screaming, talking about you want people to leave you alone, but you're on here bothering people. You see, I'm going in and out. Really? Can y'all hear me, guys? Drea said I'm going in and out. It is raining, so let me know. Is my sound okay? Yeah, it's raining here tonight. I thought we was good. You say I can. Thank you, Fifi. It's clear on my end. Dre, you might need a refresh, honey, and come back. Okay. All right, thanks, guys. Somebody probably need to tell Dre she need a refresh. I don't know. Okay, thanks, y'all. Okay, so yeah, the person, whoever that person was, they was in the chat calling her out. Okay. So then let me see. Sunbum was on her live today saying that, she have a lot of stuff to lose. Kenisha be acting like he's the only one that has stuff to lose with his marriage, all of this stuff, but she have a lot to lose. So then I started like scratching my head, like, what the hell do she have to lose? Oh, so I think for the most part, y'all saying y'all can hear me. Okay, so yeah, Sunbum was over there saying she have a lot to lose. And I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna look at the chat because I know y'all was commenting. Let's see. You said she has absolutely nothing to lose. Oh my gosh. All right. Sounds fine. Let me see. I know with some comments up here. You said start in mess and starving for attention. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? I'm here. Thank you. Thank you. Because I didn't have that written down. She was talking about Joyce too. Talking about if Joyce want the microwave that she was saying that she bought the other day. she could come up here. I mean, not come up here, but basically she could get the microwave back. So Joyce, I don't know if you are gonna listen to this show or if you're up now and you're up in here. She definitely had words for you today because I guess because you were just talking about the microwave last week on my panel. Uh-huh. So she had some words. I'm like, child, listen. So Stephen said, Ice hasn't mentioned her in a long time. Torsa is doing this for attention. Yeah, but yeah, you're right, Stephen. But when I be giving commentary, I be very intentional. Cause remember, like when whatever month that was, and I just reshared it the other day. I always try to put a marker to where the part where nobody not bothering her, and she come back out here and start bothering with everybody. Then she'll say, "Oh, VQ, I haven't been bothering you, but you're out here bothering me. I'm not bothering you. I'm not bashing you. I'm not. This is not a drag fest. I'm telling the people what happened in the YouTube streets. I'm doing my job. Okay. If you didn't go live and I didn't see you, so I wouldn't be telling the people that oh you went live. I'll be lying on you, right? So yeah. I don't really have an opinion about a damn thing. I'm just telling everybody, hey, this what happened. If you wasn't online, this what happened. Okay, I'm just doing my job. You said, well, that actually explains a lot about the EBT lady. I was like, what? I didn't even know that she ain't had no kids, but they love telling each other business. You said she be on Beagle looking like a lost puppy. Yeah, I didn't go over there. That's when she could definitely say, oh, I'm stalking her, because she was already saying that about Octavius today, saying that he basically left from YouTube following her over on Beagle and come back over here giving commentary about whatever he saw on Beagle. So we'll try to say that's like technically he's stalking her or whatever virtually. I don't know. So I'm like, I mean, it's just like if she was on TikTok or whatever. It's another social media, but I don't have time for that. I'm not downloading Bigo. I'm not doing all that. Okay, Sunbum ain't that important for me to be downloading a whole app just to go see her. I'm not doing that. But yeah, Steven, I know what you. I know you probably understand what I was saying, right, Steven? I just wanted to always have like, oh, see, 2 weeks nobody wasn't saying nothing about her, but she come back out here talking about everybody. And I mean, giving commentary is one thing, but then when you start telling people that, oh, they have 8 kids and oh, your body and your shit bag look better than them and their food for all of this madness. You're technically body shaming that person. You're doing all of this stuff, but then when they talk about your body, then you're a victim. So I'm just looking like, what the hell? So that's what I even brought it up, and I'm like, I went over there and I looked, and I don't see nothing on her tab, nothing like she went live. So I'm looking like, okay, where did this attack come from? So what am I missing? You get it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's all I was looking, trying to see what did I miss? Where did this whole let me go talk about isolated came from today. So I don't know. So let me tell y'all what else I saw. Oh, so she also said that Patricia, this her birthday month. So if you come up in the chat talking trash to Patricia, Patricia gonna time y'all out, whatever, whatever. So let me see. Am I missing anything else? I do have it written down that Octavius was live. So today, what, Monday? So he was live Sunday on Father's Day, and he was saying that was the one where he was talking about Sunbum caught Kenesha dipping in the rainbow. That's how I have it written down, like he said it. Ken was dipping in the rainbow over there on Beagle, right? The people on Beagle not having it, and all of this is all. It's a whole lot going on out here. So, you said she just mentioned it, y'all, so she could get her numbers back up. Like I've been telling her shit. I just put whatever title go live. I ain't even been putting your name in my titles. So it is what it is. Golden, I'm ready whenever you ready. All right. So yeah. So the last thing that I have written down, well, actually not last. Let me tell you this because I missed it earlier. who caught the part of the live when she was live today? Sunbum was over there making threats, and this not the first time. This actually the second time, I think, or this the third, where she threatened to burn down Kenisha house with him and his family in it. Guys, y'all not understanding. Y'all got to take these threats serious. When somebody is bold enough to sit on social media looking dead in the camera and talking about they will set you in the place where you and your family live, you got to take people serious. You think that she's in a wheelchair that she can't accomplish it? You really feel that way? Money make anything happen, okay? Never forget that. Never forget that. And I'm like, she real comfortable with she keeps saying it too, over and over. He said she always mentioned other people. Right. Yeah. So I'm pretty much coming up at the end of my commentary. Let me tell you what else. So I know Dirty shared that on June 20th, Batty will be back. Batty is actually, at first I thought she was gonna do an interview or something with Dirty, but no. It was actually Dirty being nice, and Dirty shared her out. Okay. So if you look on Dirty's tab, you will see that Batty is coming back. She's going live on the 20th at 9:20 p.m. So I don't know if you're a Batty supporter, but I'm just telling y'all everything I saw. You said, yeah, believe people. Yeah, you definitely have to, Mel. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay. He said she ain't got no money. She better. Let me see. He said she ain't got no money. She better get a faster wheelchair. Girl, you didn't see Bendy live today? I did. I thought I gave commentary about the one that he did today. I think it was two of them. I'm trying to see. Because all the one I talked about was from Father's Day. Yeah. But what okay, so what was that what was the live about today? I'm trying to remember. I think I messed up. Did I not write down what the hell he went live talking about today? I don't know. He did one this evening. Yeah, I know. Um, there's so much going on. He said it's a vibe all the time. Greetings to the castle and all the residents. Peace and blessings. Hey, Yaba. Welcome to the castle. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Forgive and remind me one thing that happened in that live this evening. I know I saw it, but I don't remember what the hell to tell y'all about what happened. Who was he even cursing out anyway? Listen, my day's starting to run. Look at when you're on vacation and you start forgetting what day it is and all of this madness. That's what's happening to me. I'm sitting up here like, damn, did that happen today or did that happen yesterday? But yeah, I can't remember what that live was. But the link is open. If anybody's up in here and you have anything to say, because otherwise from that I just gotta read the comments. I don't know what else to say. You said, I didn't think you saw it because you ain't mentioned him saying that he's sick. Oh, yeah, he did. He did say that. He did. But I don't think it was like for real, for real. I just thought, I don't know. I guess when it comes to them, I don't know what is real anymore, So if somebody might say I'm sick, it might not even be. It just was to see if who going to talk about it. I don't know. He wanted to tell it first before someone else come out and say it. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely said that. He did. Thank you for giving. That's a great point. Yeah, he did say that. You said she did mention her wounds today on her live. She need to worry about that versus being a fire starter. Uh-huh. She did. She was saying there, talking about all her sores and she just got to sit there and how she taught herself to roll over. All of that. She did. Thank you, Fifi. So forgiving said, I think something is wrong because she's had a cough. Oh, he's had a cough for months now. Yeah, but then she tried to sit there and say, oh, one day recently when she was mad, she said something about it was because it was I don't know, his tonsils or something to it. He need to get it removed. That's why he keep coughing. But I'm looking like I don't think you getting your tonsils removed would sit there and cause you to cough like that. I doubt it. I don't know. I never looked it up though. You know, I never looked it up to see like when you need to get the surgery for your tonsils, like do you sit there and just be coughing? I don't think so. I think it's something else. Ooh. Let's say the tea is hotter over here. Subscribe, hit the like, come in, become a member. Thank you, Platt. I appreciate you holding that chat down for me, okay? So Mel said I didn't see anything today, so y'all tell everything. Oh, you missed everything today, Mel? How you and Bobby doing over there? You said TB? Yeah, that's what I'll say, Raquel. You said he isn't giving any attention on Bigo. Oh, he's not getting none. Yeah. Because according to Octavius, over there on Bigo, the people over there not having it, and they're doing their research. And one of the dudes actually said something about this is all allegedly for me. Okay, I'm talking about what Octavius was saying. Octavius was saying that over there somebody must have did their research and figured out who Kenisha really is from YouTube. And they're like, oh no, we don't do that over here, something like that. I can't verify it because like I said, I'm not on Beagle, okay? So I know he was also saying it was his cyber tip line info that he put out caused the channels to be gone and all of that. Yep. So it's been a lot going on out here in the YouTube streets. I'm like, Jesus. I was shocked when I sat there and I came online and I saw Kenisha did something. I know Octavius went live. It was like the streets was real busy. But I remember somebody saying back when it was Mother's Day in May, oh, I can't believe all these women was online. What was they doing online anyway when it's Mother's Day? So I was mind blown when I saw that same said person running around the YouTube streets like a maniac, okay, on Father's Day. And I'm looking like, my. My. They always see it when it's for somebody else, but not for themselves. Mm-hmm. So you say I had my tonsils removed. There is no coughing. Yeah, I didn't think that all that coughing had nothing to do with no tonsils. Like, come on now. Come on. It's usually just a sore throat, not from no coughing. I didn't think so. You say, yeah, I was over yonder listening about the show. I missed y'all. Yeah, I know I came live at the end part of his show. Mm-hmm. Show you how silly I am. I still never even got a chance to go back over there to see who won, how much they won, all of that stuff. I still need to go back over there for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you said she is still in denial, even though someone from Beagle told her about his DL activities. Yeah, I was over there with my mouth wide open when I was listening to our tape. It's like, what? I didn't catch when he was doing the live, obviously it was kind of early on Father's Day, so I wasn't on here, but I did catch the replay. Very interesting. I'm looking like, what? So you mean to tell me all of this going on Bigo? I was definitely tuned in with my popcorn. Okay. He said, meanwhile, he was online and raising sand on. Yes, that's who was sitting there. That's who was sitting there talking about, oh, why all these women online on Mother's Day? Child, you was on here cussing somebody out and went live several times. Like make it make sense on Father's Day. Oh Jesus, he said, can we call it the power? He might. Raquel, I'm not flashing that comment about he might have the package. I am not flashing that, okay? Lord, he said he gonna come on here and tell y'all before somebody, you know that's somebody's son bum, because she get mad and tell everything. Yeah, she get mad into everything. Steven said, I never mentioned his name a day in my life. I don't know why to come from my channel. Because he do whatever makes her happy. Uh-huh. Just like a lot of times when y'all be like, a lot of times when y'all would sit there and be like, why would you even probably like, let's just use Octavius as an example. Why would you even say something to him or this and that? Guys, you think I'm crazy? Like, come on. You don't think I know the type of person one person might be, and then because they're with somebody, then you don't think I know that? All of that stuff about channels and strike this and all of that. Do you really think that I really think Octavius came up with all of that and just be like, oh, I'm gonna just go out to VQ or whatever? That was all Kiki. I already know, because I already know how Kiki move. And then if the minute I walked away and I'd be like, I ain't got time for this shit, she like, this bitch wanna, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But 9 out of 10, it was her. Like, oh yeah, go after her. But he just did it to make his woman happy. Period, point blank. Okay? So no, so basically why I brought it up. It was the reason why I brought it up. That he could just sit over there and he don't even have a problem with you, Steven. But he just like, oh, I gotta do whatever to his channel just to make her happy, to shut her up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah. Thank you, Yaba. But yeah, that's what I feel. Now, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I think that was all Kiki's doing. For real, for real. You say the reviews have. Oh, wait a minute. You said the reviews have been good on our behalf. We didn't win. Just went to the replay. It was a good show. Yep, I was proud of Lemon. I was like, oh, look, Lemon on point. He's not drunk. Show running smooth. Yeah, every time I left and I came back, and like I said, I couldn't sit there. I was like, okay, I see the show running smooth. No hiccups. So yeah, I'm proud of him. Because the other shows was something back in the day. Okay, definitely. He said, what kind of hole? Wait, what you said? You said, what kind of hole does she have on him? It might, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Not much chart. Okay. I'm a little distracted. My bad, y'all. You say you did good, Mel? Yeah, I'm about to check it out, Mel. But we're gonna go intermission. I'm just waiting for something. All right, y'all. But at the moment, until y'all say something in chat, I don't think I have anything to say. Let me see. Oh, I did get the new community spotlight, so I definitely try to work on that. It's already Tuesday. Today gonna be Tuesday. I'm gonna try to get it up. Either if I don't get it done today, maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay, but it did come up. I just always wonder how do they select those, select the names. You said what kind of okay. But now I'm trying to find something to talk about, y'all. I don't know. Give me a minute. If I lose some of y'all, it is what it is, okay?
Welcome Welcome to the castle, everybody come inside, where each soul is important and stands with pride. No opinion's better than the next, we respect them all feelings are valid, let them echo off every wall. In the home of good vibes, we embrace and we heal, sharing truth and compassion with a soulful appeal. I'm your vibes queen, guiding light through the night, building trust in our kingdom as our hearts unite. I brew all the tea warm and sweet with intention, got receipts to back it up, every claim gets attention. They call me the receipt queen, evidence on my throne. When drama gets crazy, I make sure the truth is known. Y'all like, can you believe what we've heard? I keep it real and calm, delivering truth in each word. If rumors are swirling, I say, okay, let's see, and present all the facts so y'all can feel free. For my members only, I share that exclusive tea. Platinum, you love it over here, living life carefree. We keep it real and loyal, trust growing each day. Inside these castle walls, love flows in every way. Every castle resident's voice is heard loud and clear. We vibe together in harmony, year after year. Our story grows stronger with each conversation. So join the family now, be part of creation. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle, where everyone is welcome. All be hip-hop track. Welcome to the castle, everybody step inside. Vibes queen on the throne, come along for the ride. No opinion's better than the next, that's the deal. All feelings are valid, every vibe here is real. Castle residents, stand up, we keep it moving strong. In this kingdom of vibes, you know that you belong. Respect in the castle, that's how we do it each day. So settle in and vibe out, VQ's leading the way. I'm the receipt queen, I keep receipts on file, spilling all the tea in the castle with style. When the drama pops off, y'all like it's hot, I stay cool with the facts, giving proof on the spot. You get my story, okay, I'll prove it real quick, dropping all the receipts, now the truth really sticks. I'm serving up truth while they just chasing clout. In the castle we keep it real, no room for any doubt. For my members only, I spill extra tea on the side. Platinum, you love it over here, it's a VIP ride. Behind these castle doors, I serve truth extra strong. Exclusive vibes for my people, we vibing all night long. If you want the inside scoop, then you know what to do. Hit that join button fast and come through with the crew. Castle crew so loyal, shining bright like a crown. We built this family together, ain't no tearing it down. Like, comment, subscribe to the castle, where everyone is welcome.
Hey, can anyone hear me?
Yep. How you doing?
Okay, I can't hear.
You can't hear me? Hmm. I know the chat probably can hear me. I don't know why Golden can't hear me, but she's on mute now, so I know Golden has something to say, y'all.
Oh, I think I just heard something.
Can you hear me? Okay, she dropped down. You said I will have to catch a replay of the show. Okay, Fifi. What Fifi saying? Good night? Or she talking about another show? Okay. Um, yeah, we could hear you. Okay. Okay, so let me see. You say, thanks Kenyatta and Raquel. That's where I hang out when nothing going on over here. Yeah, mm-hmm. I think y'all still talking about lemon, right? Let's see. You said it was a good show. I had plenty of laughs. Yeah, I don't have nothing else written down as far as street sector. I don't know what else I missed. If I missed anything, let me see. Oh, okay, Fifi. I know you're probably like, why VQ so quiet? Because I don't have nothing else to talk about. Like I came to the end of the commentary, so now I'm like sitting here like, what I need to say to not have dead air. I know I'm probably missing something. Oh, I know from what I'm hearing, Kari got a new hairdo. Did anybody see it yet? I'm about to go check out. I forgot actually earlier to go see. Let me go. Let me see if I can see it in the meantime. Hey, Gemini. Hey, hon. How you doing? Let's see. Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi, Vibes. Hi, chat.
Hi.
How's everyone doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Hello, Drea, Ellie, Platt, Mel, Gemini, Fifi, Raquel, um, Kenyatta, Stephen, Raquel, and everyone else in the chat. I know I'm missing some people. I think I've already gave you all a hello. Anyway, yes, Vibes, I wanted to add something to your commentary. Um, in regards to where shall I start? Okay, in regards to the primes or Mr. Prime, Octavius. Um, I wanted to bring to everyone's attention. First things first, yes, we're happy that he whatever he did or claimed he did to make it happen. Let's give him a hand clap. Thank you. But let's not forget, you all, that during the time when the children were being exploited sexually, Octavius was on the other side. Octavius was supporting those same people who were doing it. It was before the wheelchair bound one started up. She just recently started up. But when the other one was doing it, he was right over there with them, sitting with them. And he was not concerned at all about those children. Not at all. He only became concerned once they started beefing. Okay. He became concerned when those two trashy ones, the New Orleans one and the wheelchair bound one, ran over to that other channel when he was being doxxed, which it was wrong, okay? Especially to be doing it to somebody else's family and a senior citizen. And, so I'm not going on with that. But anyway, that's when he became very interested and acted as if he was being an advocate for these children, okay? He had did all that he could do with Sunbomb. She was demonetized. There was nothing else he could do. So he used the same tactic that he used with Sunbomb. He came on over here. At first, he was giving commentary and he was hollering out Vibes' name. Yeah, go ahead and you can share that video. I'll share it out. Right? This was all for his benefit. This dude it's about him. Okay. It's not about these kids. It's not about he's supporting someone. Okay. Then he ran on over there to the Rose Garden. Okay. And his intent, he did not do whatever it was he claims he did for the children. He did it for himself. And there was nothing else he could do with those other people. So what he did, he knew that there was something that Vibes and the Rose Garden could do to him. So he ran over there because he knew they were in need. They were vulnerable. They were desperate because their families and their children were being harassed. So he knew they got something over there that I could use and I could knock them out for myself. This was not for them, because if it was for them, he would have came over long ago and he would have been like, yeah, this ain't cool. Hey, uh, Gumbo, I don't like them bees over there, but y'all taking it a little too far. We cool and all, but let's not do that with the kids, man. He didn't do any of that. Okay, so he ran over to a vulnerable woman who was being harassed and attacked, crying. Her family is all involved, for no reason. And he went over there and he used her powers that she could have used to do what he needed to do. 1 minute.
Yeah, I'll just talk in the meantime till go and come back. And I know it's not to change whatever she was talking about, but in the meantime I'll say I know Rose, the Rose lady, she keeps saying over and over, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Just like, imaginary reality, that person. Yeah. Like, stop telling me what I'm doing from what I'm not doing. And what I'm not going to do is get my friends. I'm not going to be on here hollering, oh, Gemini, did I really do this? And she's supposed to be answering the live chat. I'm not doing that. I'm not proving myself to nobody. Okay. So I don't have to come on here talking about what I did, what I didn't do, what I'm doing. I'm not doing none of that. Okay. If you know, you know, and it is what it is. Period. All right. Gordon, I'm finished whenever you're ready. So you said,
He used the Rose Garden to take them down for his own benefit. I mean, this is a pattern of his. He did this with Sunbum. If you all can remember now, Sunbum, did she not play from the news? I mean, from the tea that you got today, she was playing the role of shame. Who started off with the role of shame? His woman. Okay. They went back and forth and they were beefing or whatever else for months after months. And uh Miss Prime she can be very obsessive, with what she does. Okay. She went nonstop with Marcus, and look at that. She did all of that with Marcus and had that other one, the pancake lady, and everybody involved. And there she go, sneaking, calling him, getting some phone, you know what. Okay. So anyway, that's another story. See, I'm jumping around because as I'm talking about it, I'm thinking about her too. So she did all of this. They were busy sparring. As soon as the Ice Channel was done with her and people were done with her after her, her, 3 years of sobriety, quote unquote. So I'm just really being sarcastic. After her 3 years of sobriety, and then she started, misbehaving online and people were done with her. Okay. He decided, hey, what we can do, because they got all of Sunbum's videos up, we can strike all of them since they messing with you, baby, and messing with me, baby. So we could just go on over there and use Sunbum, tell her we'll help her. We'll help her. See, this was not about her. It was about him. This is he's repeating the same cycle. Because if he was going to help her, he should have helped her long ago. So what they did, they premeditated this. Okay, baby, we got to get all of her videos off of our channel. So they scrubbed their channel. Now, this girl had all kinds of commentary about this girl. Okay. They scrubbed their channels and then they went to work, because once they scrubbed their channels, there was nothing nobody else could do. Because wow, you're going on their channels and we see no signs, no videos of this girl. And we know she was giving commentary like crazy. Miss Prime had all kinds of people supporting her and over there. Okay. And there was so many people, and some of these slow people, not only were they supporting her, but they believed in her so much that when she would have battles with other people, they was talking about the other people. They was like, now look at them. They don't have nowhere to go now. You see how you need to just go ahead and just kind of be neutral sometime and just kind of, yeah, you're right, but don't get that involved. Now they got to hide in the bushes everywhere they go because they done burnt all their bridges and talked them bad mouth so many people. And now Miss Prime is gone, so she can't give them any entertainment. That's another story. Anyway, he went over there hitting and attacking all of these pages. And this is the funny part. All of those pages that he attacked and the plan was to take them down, those same pages are up. Then they got people saying, yeah, that's because they shut them down. That's not how YouTube worked. Why did Sunbum shut hers down before it was about to go out of commission and hers went out of commission? It doesn't matter. If they say they shutting you down, no matter if you shut it down first or shut it down temporarily, it's down. It's not like, oh, you're not tricking YouTube. So stop believing that story. He was unsuccessful. Every last person, even the Rose Garden, he hit her too. Okay? He hit everybody. So that was big. And at the time, he hadn't bothered Vibes because Vibes was okay with Miss Prime. The Vibes had stuff on her channel too. But he didn't bother Vibes. So it was about getting back at those who he was having a battle against, who he was beefing with. That's what that was about. It wasn't even about Sunbum. And that's what made her look so stupid. Because at the end of the day, after you let him do all of that, he then snatched your channel anyway. So all he did was give you a couple of months with a couple of months of income. And you was back down, okay? Looking stupid. So like I'm saying, and then he came for Vibes' channel after Vibes made the decision that she did not want to be involved with anyone who was that involved with Sunbum because Sunbum was bothering her. You know, a lot of these people sit up on here and think like she's just so innocent because they really not keeping up. They don't know that, oh, she made a live earlier this morning. And just like how Vibes mentioned how on her live, nobody's been talking about her. The ice lady doing her own thing. And at the end of her video, she's talking about this woman. So when this woman comes out and she starts dragging her to be like, see, they bothering me. This woman has been doing this. Or she would go on Nola's live and then harass. I got a B right now who came on my page talking about how old are you? Yeah, you know, a person to take you there. First of all, let me explain one thing to everybody. I'm not into talking about people's handicaps. But I ain't also used to no damn body with a handicap cussing me out, talking about how I look and anything else. And I'm not into talking about looks. So when you like, I know that was Sunbum's troll page. When she came on that day talking about you ain't gorgeous and all that, it must be, she must think I must be a little cute or a little average or something. She probably thought I was, you know, I ain't no badass B, but you know what I'm saying? But she probably thought I didn't, I don't know. I don't know what was going on in her head. But like I said, the only reason why I start talking about her and her people, when you start coming for me, then I'm about to come for you times two. So I'm coming for you and everybody in that household. That's why I say you keep talking about everybody ugly, this person ugly. That's all they talk about. And now I came for you. Now you coming for me like I'm the one who talk about people who about their looks. That's not even my character. Nobody would tell you that I talk about folks' looks. I trip off of people who do that because, like I said before, I thank God for social media. Once you get to looking at these pictures of their aunties, cousins, grandmama, whole family ugly. And then I'll be like, well, damn, that's why they call everybody ugly, because they the prettiest in their family. They the prize. Same with that Nola. He was talking about me. The bubble-eyed bitch, every time when he would be cussing me out. So, yeah, I'm coming for him and his mammy, too. I'm coming for his mammy because she about what? 6, 7 years older than me. Said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every person who I talked about their looks, if you ever heard me talk about their looks, trust me, it's because they talked about mine first, because that's not something I do. Anyway, to make a long story short about Vibes, Once she made that announcement that she was going to separate herself, she tried to reach out to Cuckoo. Cuckoo took it all another way and she went there. They started battling. I knew it. I said, they're about to start on her page too because she got too much sunbum stuff, too many videos on her page. And that's what they did. He was trying to take her down too. He thought he did because she posted that. He don't know what took place behind, behind the scenes, or what kind of hookups she had, or who know who. Because see, it's always somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Okay, so he don't know how her page was saved. And they was cheat. They was celebrating and everything else, and then it was looking like a darn fool. Then I've heard him say one day, yeah, she had shut her page down to save it. That's not how it got saved. If that's the case, everybody would do that when YouTube sends out an email telling them that their channel was going to be eliminated. Sunbum would have did it. That's not so. That's a lie. Okay. But all I'm saying is that this man is not doing any of this for you all. For this, I was saving her. I was helping her. I'm doing, he ain't Batman, Superman, and all these people. He's not a superhero. He's doing it for himself because guess what he got out of it? His ego now, but he's feeling good. Yeah, I'll shut that page up. But it ain't even that. He did that for his own purpose because he had to get back at them. And the only way to get back at them was to use somebody else because he had no more ammunition. He had no more ammunition. He had did all he could do. He demonetized Sunbum. So he knew that there were other people who had ammunition but wasn't using it, or didn't know how to use it, or just let it slide, or whatever. So don't get it twisted that he just cared about the kids, because when this Negro was out there talking about doing something to a 2-year-old baby, then he gonna use the justification excuse. Yeah, she said she's gonna put a dildo in my. That ain't no comparison. I can see if he said he was gonna do one back to her, like how when they called me ugly and I went back and called them ugly. Okay. Now that's getting back. That's retaliation. But to talk about a baby, now we talking about child exploitation, and not just talking about a baby, but talking the way he talked up under that baby's clothes and what you all know. So it's no sense of me going all into details. Okay. So this man ain't did nothing for these children and for these people. He did it for himself. Any questions? Anybody who disagree with what I'm saying or have another opinion that you're not going to, I mean, I would love to hear the opinion, but I'm going to tell you at this point, if it's a way to try to encourage me to think differently, it won't, unless it's a good reason behind it. But I see what time it is with him. This has been going on for God knows when. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know the other day, I think that's when he came up here on the panel. I was asking him, or no, or was that over there on that damn person channel? But anyway, the story, what I'm trying to say is, right, I did ask him why he would ever go sit back with Kenisha. And I discussed it, and he was like, it wasn't so much of going to go sit with him. It was you was there, right? On that live. What he had said? It wasn't so much like going to go sit with him. It was more because maybe Kiki was working with her type of stuff. So I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it when I saw that they all had teamed up again. I just couldn't believe it.
That makes no sense. They could have worked with her without him getting involved. They were too deep into him.
Yeah, it was sad to see after all the stuff that he did. I mean, you can say I'm sorry all you want, but nah, you crossed too many lines, especially with a child. So I was taken aback. Definitely. When I saw them all hanging out together, I'm like, you know?
And then on top of it, the people who was fighting for you, like, that's the reason why I don't like that kind of stuff. When a person has your back and they fighting for you and they're fighting for you, and then all of a sudden they wake up one day and you standing over there with the people that they are into because of you, the people who they might even be getting doxxed because of you, and after what this person did, and there you are standing on that team. Where these people
Yeah.
might have bad blood with this person, not because of them, but because of you. But now you and giggling and, oh, I'm gonna help you get your page back.
And
That's
let
why
me
these
say
people
this
need
for
to
the
stop getting too involved. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say this for the people that probably wasn't here back then when all the stuff happened. You probably like, oh, what did he do so bad? But y'all got to keep in mind, like in 2023, it's one thing when a CC go live and talk about your kids and they never seen the kids, they never posted the kids. That's a whole different game. But when you talking about somebody sit up there and your child might be 16 at the time, and this person posts where their child worked, they doxed their job as a minor, all kind of stuff posted. The minor in bathing suits, all kind of stuff was posted. Like, how do you get cool again? You know, you crossed too many lines. It's that went way past talking about a child.
Definitely. And especially somebody who you really don't even know. I mean, that's even a better, easier reason for you to just say, well, I didn't even know who they were. Let's just keep it like that. Because if they could go that far, that's to me telling, that should be telling you that they can even go further if they really knew you.
Yeah. And then the part that just really took me aback was when she got on the panel with him, and they're like all like kumbaya and like was saying like so when people was like, so wait a minute, this is the same person you had a whole petition on, and she said it was all a joke, like, oh, I was mad. That's the second time when she said it was a joke to me on my panel about all the stuff that she was doing. Oh, it was a joke. That's the same thing she said over there on his panel, on Kenisha panel, that all of that stuff about the petition and all that stuff, basically she did it because she was mad. And I'm like, what the hell?
But these people take this girl serious. They really like this girl. I mean, her character, she's exhibited. I don't, like it. Like she does give good commentary. She does what she does well as far as in speaking and being in front of the camera. But the character is too many character flaws. Too many. And that was the very reason why I wanted to, but I never would uh send her a cash app because I didn't totally trust her. Because I saw her. Now, like you said, she's saying, oh, she's just playing. Apparently that's all she was doing with Marcus. Whole time liking on him. She was the little boy that chased the little girl around through the school campus and beat her up and threw rocks and dirt at her and the lunch at her and all that because he had a crush on her. That's what she was. Because how do you, after all of this, she got a lot of people following her to be against this dude. They weren't even thinking. They weren't even thinking of some of the stuff she was doing. Like, I was like, no, that ain't cool what she did right there. Like when she gave commentary that day talking about he gave West Indies, she knew that didn't make sense. And then you talking about you're educated. So you're smart enough to know how to go do the research to find out that that couldn't happen like that. But you went out there anyway because you were trying to, do Marcus in. All those people following grown folk. And I'm telling you, it's like, dang, like, with you having like me having a pretty decent head on my shoulder, you don't think that it's that many really like slow adults. You would think at some point, but no, it's like that. And it's a lot of followers. You know what I mean? Like, look at them people. Look at them. Look how they jumped ship. When she started becoming friends with Sunbun, they knew what type of person Sunbun was, and she wasn't changing her behaviors. She was still doing the same stuff, but because she was over there, Miss Prime, they followed behind her to support that girl. Okay, but it wasn't even about supporting her. But then it was bad mouthing you or anybody else who talked about her. I got screenshots of people talking about me. Yeah, that woman over there, da 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 da. I still got the screenshot. You know what I'm saying? It's like these people are slow. Like they'll do anything for somebody to like them. Well, they got to do something like that, seeing that this girl is a piece of trash, but do whatever they got to do so Miss Prime can like them and they could be her number one. They could be the number one fan. They'll do it. So, like I said, that's why they stuck in the bushes now. Because look at Miss Prime, she didn't drunk herself. This ain't the first time. They should have. She showed who she was when she was doing all that drinking and doing all that stuff. They couldn't see it, and they was in denial. Now she's gone. Where are you at now? You got to go somewhere else, or you got to be sitting in these bushes listening to some commentary because you're too scared to drop down and come in the chat because you showed Joe you know what. And that's what that's all about. So like I said, this dude everything that he didn't do it for anybody. See, that's a manipulative game. That's the same game like that other one. I was around here taking up for her and fighting all these people for her. That's a manipulative game to keep you on. To keep themselves on board. The person like, well, yeah, he had been fighting for me. That's why that silly one in the wheelchair bound who act like she's so smart has been hanging on for so long. Well, he be fighting for me. But see, he tried to go over there and Bigo and do that. And them dudes that got some sense. See, she's seeing now that's a whole nother group of dudes. That dude was like, ain't gonna be sitting up here that the woman ain't got to be my woman and no man disrespecting her. See, nobody over in her, the dudes in her page, they're a different group of dudes, a different breed. He came up over Bigo and they threw him up out of there. Now she like seeing that men are, this is how men are supposed to do, protect the women. But she ain't used to that. And that's why she was allowing all that to go on. She don't know what to expect from a man. She don't know how a man is supposed to treat her. Because she would not have had this dude going after all these women and doing all this crazy stuff. And apparently all the dudes who were in her chat, they supported it too, a lot of them. And the ones maybe who did, they got booted up out of there. So, that's why he's mad too. Because she's over there in Bigo and getting some other kind of attention. And those dudes are a different breed. These dudes are like the dudes that I'm like, where are they? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't having that. And see, he think he can go over there, thought he's going to go over there and be arguing and hollering back and forth with them dudes. Them dudes said a few little words and got rid of them. You go to the beach sector or you go wherever them sectors are where all these men is dressed up with women with these wigs on. I guess it's the beach sector. That's what I'm hearing. That's where you go for all of that. You can't go in no space where no real men who's exhibiting real men behaviors and think that that's acceptable because you are a weirdo to them. And that's what he having a fit about. When she goes over there, it ain't all that riffraff going on. And guess what? All them folks who followed her, was following behind her, even if they create a Bigo account, like sister, one of her sisters did, she ain't gonna feel welcome. They be, they weirdos. So they can't even blend in with a normal group of dudes. Okay. They're weirdos. They need to stay right on over YouTube and keep doing what they do. And now that I'm on that. Okay, Charles, Shad Rawls, you can go ahead and fast forward or whatever because Golden is going to speak today. Vibes gave you an hour. She's going to give you some more time, but there's some things that I have to bring forward and get the people to thinking because a lot of people, I'm not saying they don't know how to think, but they're not even thinking about it. They're just thinking like regular. Yeah, that was nice to him. Yeah, and I have to remind people. I have to bring people back in time that this dude was supporting this dude while he was doing this to these babies. And this nigga was not saying anything. But anyway, oh God, I just forgot what I was going to say as I was saying that. It'll come back to me. Can you remind me of something I just said? Because it was something else I was going to bring to the people's attention. Oh, it's just like all that riffraff that was going on this YouTube. And we ain't trying to bring up this nigga because we know he want attention. But we're bringing out facts, period, point. And you ain't about to stop it. He harassed this woman for 11 months. If there was some real men around who was active in the sector, I ain't gonna, because there are some real men, but they don't get involved because they real men and all this weird shit. They ain't about to come forward with that kind of stuff and be rubbing elbows and mingling with them kind of weird ass niggas. But like I said, if it was some of them big old dudes, this woman would not have been being harassed for fucking 11 months. Now, let's keep it all the way real. I told you guys That broad over there who wanted somebody to feel sorry for her after he did her the same way with her slow ass, she was the one encouraging and pushing it more. If you notice now, yeah, he be throwing out his little shade, but it ain't as bad as it was before. It was every day, all day long. See, she was pretending like she was I'm just the mod. No, babe, you're supposed to be the woman, okay? And I kept suspecting it, and I never said anything because I wanted to watch her. At the time, I was speaking to her. Hey, at the time, before I start really peeping game with her, I liked her. She was all right. But I started seeing, and even though she had blocked me at one point, I know I hadn't did anything to her. I was still okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Fuck it, because I don't know her anyway. And to be honest, she would never be able to be in my in my space and deal with the people who I deal with because she ain't got enough sense. There are some of these young ladies, they think that everybody on this app is old because they got sense. They don't even know that some of these people are in the same age as them. Because they're, you know what I mean? Because those niggas are delayed. So they think that everybody is, like them. They don't realize that they special needs. There are people that are their age and younger than them who know something is wrong with this behavior. And they don't even know why these people are talking that like I saw that other one over there, Dead Eye, calling Nay old something. And Nay was like, I'm 36 years old. She younger than Nola. And she's younger than that ass Platt calling pizza face. I'm gonna get on him too. Cause see, I don't play these kind of games and manipulative games like he wanna play for some attention. Okay. Cause see, I see he's gonna keep on calling Golden Signature's name. So I'm gonna give him a little attention, the attention that he didn't get, because Papa was in there giving that attention to all them to the church ladies in the house. Okay.
This I don't pay his ass no mind. You talking about pizza face, right?
Right.
I don't even pay his ass no mind. He'd be over there hollering and screaming my name.
He's weird too. I always knew he was weird, but a person can be a weirdo, but he's obsessive. I was trying to be nice. I wouldn't even been over there if it wasn't for you staring out the page. I was only communicating with him because he would be on somebody else's page. Okay. I don't fool with everybody. And that's in real life too. But anyway, like I said, it was her. I kept saying to myself, damn, she's supposed to be his woman. Now, come on, ladies. You know darn well you got a mouthpiece. We got a mouthpiece on us. Well, we gonna tell our man, you ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Don't keep doing that. And a man ain't gonna keep doing something if he know it's gonna upset his woman or he gonna lose his woman behind it with some dumb shit. And the fact that they are a couple, you listen to, like the man listen to you, you listen to your man. And the whole time, I'm sorry?
You left off at the end the whole time. But no,
Oh, okay.
Make sure you stress it that you ain't defending me. Because then you'll hear tomorrow that you're defending me. And I'm like, what?
No, I ain't defending vibes at all.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm defending myself because before I recently posted a recording where I said I'm going to give him 12 minutes of my time. That's because this man harassed me because he's a weirdo and an abusive. He harassed me video after video after video because I supported vibes and he couldn't stand that. He's a obsessed type of person too. And I got tired and I was quiet. But then once I got started, Okay, he harassed a lot of people on here and put names in his titles or in his videos about him. Because his plan was to try to have it where Vibe's channel just went down to zero. Now, he was partially successful for a little while temporarily because a lot of people fell for the bullshit. And that's probably why I definitely stuck around longer, because when I see a person playing certain kind of games, I ain't going to even let them even have even let them think that they have controlled me. So if I got to stand next to her 100%, even if I wasn't standing next to her 100% before, I will, because ain't nobody controlling this over here. I'm an alpha female. Number one. And number two, like I said yesterday, even as a kid, when kids would play and they'd be like, don't talk to so and so, don't be her friend. Not even when I was that small, that could work with me unless I didn't want to be bothered with them. So, like I said before, can't nobody make me do it today, and I'm grown just because I'm friends with two people. And if somebody gets into it, if they get into it, I'm not about to be like, oh, I ain't going to be her friend, by friend no more. So she fighting with so and so. I'm too old for that. Remember, I'm the old lady. So, you should really expect more from an old lady unless you've been around a lot of delayed old ladies. Like a lot of these motherfuckers are delayed. It might be something in their DNA. But like I said, that woman is part of the reason why that dude harassed so many people for so long. And I'm like thinking like, dang, I don't like, oh, she a little too dingy for me. First of all, I thought she was better than that. She was playing it off and laughing at him the whole time. She digging him behind the scenes, got even the people over there in the trash channel believing that she didn't like him. She was just being nice. I know they look like a fool now because I can remember that day very well. Anyway, after all of that, I'm like, dang. But what made me, I said, I'm going to have to watch her. I don't trust her. I started not, I said, She is, like, how come you like, I be talking to him on the back end, and ain't no man gonna keep doing that and you talking to him on the back end. B, I've been a motherfucking woman longer than you, and I've been around real women all my life. Okay? And I've shared with people before that I was always ahead of my time. They called me grandma. So really, I've been a woman probably all my life in a lot of ways, okay? So you can't play that game with me that you talking to your man behind the scene, but he keep coming out doing this and disrespecting you, and you tell him don't be doing that or keeping up that trouble. Girl, please. And like I said, once I saw that mushroom body broad get down from that panel, and speaking of that Chad, and I'm not trying to just, I wasn't certain if you was a troll of mine before or not, but I'm going to be on the panel. I'm not going to be taking up space. I know you're used to watching a lot of channels and then they'll have somebody on the panel just sitting there for no reason when they could just be sitting in the chat. If I'm sitting on the panel, I'm going to be engaging and helping the host. Okay? I'm not going to be sitting there so you could just see my name with a G and it just say golden. Okay, like what was going on before when they was letting that wheelchair bound, whatever she want to get on everybody's panel, just sit up there and start trouble and talk about people, create problems. No, what I'm doing, I'm talking about the truth and things that have taken place, and it's all facts. So anyway, back to normal programming. So when I saw that she controlled that situation and made him make that girl get up off of her panel, I was like, oh yeah, she ain't that slow. So she know what she's. I think she's entertaining this. She's pushing this, but she's playing. It was a good cop, bad cop. Sure enough, Big Mouth told it one night, and like I said, she is the reason why it has gone on for so long. And she is the reason why every person who he harassed or called out their names, she was part of it. Even MGO. Now I see her be like, oh yeah, MGO, you speak so eloquently, or I like how you put that or whatever. But you sat up there in that chat that night while your man called out that woman and she ain't did nothing, much of nothing. You should have said in the chat, leave her alone. She's all right. Don't do her like that. No, instead you like, share, subscribe to yourself, because we'll only be two people in there in the chat and a few others that was just lurking and watching to bring back the news or just to see if he was giving out some tea. But like I said, you notice that she disappeared out of his life, although he be trying to throw shade because he want attention. So he kind of going all over the place, like he bothering audio, whatever. You notice he ain't doing it as much as he was, or is this just my imagination? Can somebody help me out here? And I'm sorry, you guys. I know you all are making comments and I wasn't watching. I'll have to go back. So if anybody directed a comment to me and I didn't respond, I'm sorry.
Nah, they were just telling us what's going on. Talking about who got a live schedule for tomorrow already to cuss against VQ out.
That's what I'm talking about. You ain't said nothing about them. But the live is scheduled because he had a live scheduled already, but he didn't even know what he was gonna put. He put shh because he just wanted attention. He tried to do a live about audio. I mean, like, come on, man. You're 50 years old. You're granddaddy age. You walking around with
Oh,
them damn socks on. Cut it out.
oh, oh, not him. No, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Kenisha. Got a
Oh,
live
I'm
schedule according to the
sorry
chat.
then. I'm a woman enough to apologize, although you ain't
Mm.
apologized to me for harassing me because you was, but yeah, okay, well, it's Kanisha.
Yeah, according to the chat.
Kanisha,
Yeah.
you can do all the lives you want to. Because you know what, Kanisha? You talked about these mothers on Mother's Day, about them being online. That could have been their day where their kids was giving them a free day or whatever. I mean, it's still just a day. Mother's Day is, see, that's what the people, real mothers, Mother's Day is it's every day with real
Yeah.
mothers, okay? So let's keep it all the way real. But you talked about the mothers who was online. You talked about mothers who got grown kids. You talked about mothers who probably the fathers took the kids out to get a mama a break for the day. But you was online with your mind. Your body was over there with your wife. But your mind was over there in Bingo. Your mind was over there in Georgia, cussing that girl out on Father's Day with your gift bag and your cologne. So if you got the live about us, let me just tell you, bro. And you need to be picking up what them guys at Bingo doing. Instead of that phone number that man gave out to go call to listen that you talk to them sissies.
I think the trolls coming. No, they're not trolls. I'm gonna stop saying that. Every time somebody come in, I'll be like, "Oh, the trolls coming up in here." No, because they be actually them coming on the different
Okay,
accounts. They're not
Queen
trolls.
B. What? Okay, you so busy talking, you can't hear going back to your childhood boring stories that nobody cares about. Ain't nobody went back to their childhood stories that nobody cares about. So next, Queen B. No, Queen B. What's she talking about? You just take your ass back to the fucking clouds and the bushes. Cause you know you got to create a fake name to come. Nobody has ever seen you before. So we already know you hiding. So roll your ass on back to the bushes. Now tell me about what else I said that was nobody was interested in. Which part is the lie? Because it ain't no lies that go on in the castle. If it's a lie, it was a mistake. It wasn't intentional. So you take your ass on back to the trash channel. And guess what? We giving the trash channel grace because don't you know we could shut that one down too? As long as you know how to act and you don't mess with folk, you'll be all right.
And you never sit on your thing and tell nobody about, oh, go do this to their channel. Go, that's against guidelines. Okay, you gotta be careful.
Right.
Don't
No,
tell nobody.
I'm
You
not even
can't tell
saying that.
nobody. Oh, yeah, you can't be like, oh, go take your support back, or you can't do that. And I know I heard who it was actually Kenisha saying that the other night, talking about somebody was live saying, oh, go do this to who, I think that was towards Rosalie. Mm-hmm.
No, we ain't
Oh, if
even
I
saying
want to
that. We
go
saying we see what you're trying to do. Like you talked about some content creators today. We giving you grace because we know you shouldn't even be on this app at all. I don't care what names you use behind them channels. So you better have some act right. And you better not keep coming up in here with them troll pages. Don't think
nah,
we
you're
don't
not
know.
finna, nah, you're not finna disrespect where mods up in here. Mm-mm. Everybody need to be respected, okay?
As I believe you're some bum. If you're not, you're a some bum supporter. So if you want to keep going over there to that trash page, you better leave us alone.
But what she not gonna do is sit down in the chat and be talking out the side of her neck to plat neither. I saw that comment up there talking about platinum. You addressed in her plat, like, yeah, we're not doing
Yeah, I
that.
saw what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you better, like I said. So
Did
you
you
keep
notice
trying to
the
show like you
capitalized
tough
letters?
if you want to. Yeah, I noticed the capitalizations. I also suspect that was something too. I'm paying attention to that. But I also know people can try to pretend too. So yeah, I noticed the capitalizations. Trust me. Because I'm on to him next anyway. And I know he in the bushes. Because see, I ain't never bothered that man. He gonna leave me alone unless he wants some real problems. Okay? Now, let me get to him real fast. Like he said, he don't know none of these people, so he don't really owe any kind of apology. And he's correct. But just like he don't know them, we don't know you either, bro. Okay? But look at your behavior like a pussy. Yeah, you mentioned this several times. Go to signature, go come and make that comment. I done already explained to you what the comment was made for. Okay? But that hurt you so bad. That hurt you so bad. And then now you're mad because you was trying to spew lies. Yeah, I got some receipts. Oh, Vibes Queen, that her husband ain't with her. Why are you so worried about her? But see, when I switched it back around on you and said you need to be worried about you, getting you a woman, I got me a few women. Well, go spend some time or whatever you said. Go spend some time with them bitches. Why are you on here worried about some? You want to switch around. Yeah, these old ladies. Let me tell you something. That saying that, you know what I'm saying? We don't care how much an old lady you call us. And some of these people you call an old lady are younger than you. I don't know where in your screwed up head you think that matters. I'm trying to figure out why these weird ass, old ass men don't realize y'all can't even be young if you wanted to. Y'all can't pull no young women because y'all ain't even got enough money. That's why y'all so jealous of Marcus.
Yo, what the hell? Lady, like, what? Listen, manifest. You come in and immediately start talking shit. Look at this.
Hello, Manifest.
What about your hello? Hello, VQ. Hello, Golden. I'm sorry about my deplorable behavior on Father's Day. Like, you do too much. I'm definitely telling you right now, I'm not arguing with you. So let me see what energy you got because I'm not arguing with you to manifest. So it is what it is, okay? You were just about to say that, like, oh hell no. Hey, can't stop.
So, basically, he's still over there calling my name a little bit. He's been calling yours, of course. Worried about what we look like. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me out of all of the supporters on Facebook, Golden got to show her face? No, I wish I would have never showed my photos. Because you people are weird on here. And that's the very reason why I never posted pictures of my kids. Now I got pictures of my kids on Facebook and my family. Some of them. I won't even let people even know that I'm on YouTube, people who I really know personally, because I don't even want them to get involved with this foolishness. No, I wouldn't. Okay. So to be worried about Golden and what I look, let me tell you something. The pictures, what you see is what you get. Don't worry about me. Be concerned about your bitch. Okay. I don't have to cam up at all. Okay. And like I said, I wish I wouldn't even share the few photos I shared because at first I was trying to be in disguise. That's why I had a side view. That's why even before then I had one so close up, it was just my eyes and partial face. Nobody could really see too much. But y'all niggas is weird. And really, I'm saving you niggas because if I really did post pictures and let you know who I was and y'all start doxing and doing that crazy stuff, y'all would definitely regret it and regret it, and your family would be pissed. Because it wouldn't be just no ha laughing, like it'd be some real goons out there on your asses. So I'm saving folk. And I ain't just talking. But like I said, don't be worried about and what you saw is what you gonna get. I don't know what much more you want from me, because in my profile photo is my real hair. Actually, it's longer than that now. It was cut to that length. Ain't no makeup on neither one of them, so I don't know what you're looking for, but it don't even matter. I don't want you getting my name out your mouth and talking about, yeah, Golden could have been talking to her son. You just don't want this woman to have a man that bad, huh? You that concerned about this woman? No, I wasn't talking to her son. I was talking to her and her husband together at the same time, and we were laughing. And in fact, was it last night or the night before last? We were talking all together again. Was it last night vibes or night before last? It was just recently.
Yes, Sunday. Yes, Sunday night.
No, we was having grown folk talking, laughing, and talking, chatting real. It was some short conversations with him and her together as a couple with the speakerphone. Apparently he was back. Why you think that man left? You think if that man didn't know she had a man up in that house, he wouldn't have been kept coming to her house, knocking on her door? He even admitted the man was there. But it doesn't even matter. That's her husband. So whatever they went through, just like what women go through it more than men. We let these niggas back in and forgive them and work on the relationship. So that, hey, it is what it is. And while you so busy bothering this woman about her being married, she was messing with a married man. At this point, if he claimed he was married to his niece, I ain't found a divorce record yet. So they was both married. And it is what it is. They grown folk. And it ain't none of your business. You just be concerned about getting you a woman, like I said. And then he's so weird. While somebody's telling him about one thing, like they were like, I think it was Nay. She said, why don't you show, because he's busy talking about somebody just showing their face. She's like, why don't you show your house or show your internet or something? He's a weirdo. He wants people to know so bad about these royalties. Instead of him responding specifically to the house and the internet, he's like, I got to show you my royalties. And then what I got with my royalties. Let me tell you something. For those who don't know about residuals and royalties, as the time goes on, the checks get smaller and smaller. My mother gets residual checks, okay? She's been getting residual checks for almost 20 years. They don't even come the way they used to come. Okay, you get paid according to if the movies or whatever it is being if there are reruns, people buying DVDs, and if it's the shit is slowing down, you don't get that much. Okay, I've literally seen these Paramount Picture movie studio checks of hers where they was only like a few dollars. And I was like, it ain't even worth me going down to the bank. I'll go down, you know what I'm saying, later and deposit that. I ain't about to go deposit that for you right now. Not to take a trip all the way to a credit union or something for it. See, these people get to talk about royalty checks because they know most people don't know about it, but you fucking with somebody who very well knows about them. I don't know when the royalty checks started, but I can tell you this much: as time goes by, they don't even come in the mail as often. Or if you got, I don't know if you got the automatic deposit, whatever, they don't come as often. And then they be coming sometimes it might take a whole year to get one because they be so little. And I've literally seen some for a few dollars. I remember there was some one of these movie stars or superstars. They were talking about one of those shows and how they only got a couple of cents or a couple of dollars. So for people who don't know about royalty checks and residuals, don't let nobody think that they living off of it unless they got some serious reruns and a whole bunch of different avenues. Like they'd have been in 20 movies and all, that's and you got to put them damn checks together to make it happen. People get to think, oh, they getting royalties. They get little after a while. In the beginning, yeah, you be getting a nice little chunk. But as time goes on and the movie gets old and people ain't buying the movie, ain't paying to go to the movies no more, now it's on the cable. Okay, you'll get paid from the cable. But after a while, it don't even be on cable really no more. The DVD sales and slow down. They might have a rerun here. You ain't getting nothing. But what I'm saying is that here that girl was talking about his living room and his Wi-Fi, and this nigga talking about royalties. He wants somebody to know so bad about them damn royalties. We don't give a fuck. We, especially over here, don't know about. I really don't. I'm not starstruck. I ain't talked about none of the people who I know. I ain't talked about none of the people who my parents know in real life and are good friends with. Not somebody who they just was a. I heard him say PA. I didn't know what he meant, but I'm a believing he was a production assistant. So he was rubbing elbows because he was over there, doing some assistant work. I don't know for a fact, but that could be how he knows some of them because he was a PA. He was an assistant. I was offered PA jobs in my day too, where you work on the sets and do stuff. I mean, that ain't, so what? He's a starstruck nigga. You wouldn't even know imagine the people who have been in my motherfucking home and in my parents' home and homes that I've been in. And people who are, I won't even talk about it. Because I don't give a fuck. They're just people at the end of the motherfucking day. Excuse my French. But I wanted to check that nigga. He claimed to be from Hollywood. That nigga don't know. I bet you if he claimed to be from Hollywood, I bet you he's a damn lie. I was born and raised in the city of Los Angeles. And my mother was into the entertainment and my father was. They were very creative people. I attended school in Hollywood. I went to school with some of them people, okay? My godmother was into radio and TV. My god sister used to spend a night at the Jacksons' house. Matter of fact, the Jacksons attended the same middle school I did. They were just a little older than me, so I didn't get to bump into them. But that's how my god sister ended. She didn't even know Toya was even related to the Jacksons. She knew the Jacksons attended the school. She told me first of all of the Jacksons they were behind in school. Because they were all in junior high at the same time. And damn well them kids ain't 9 months apart, 2 months apart, but they were all in the same grade. So that's how they do in the entertainment industry. They were all together at the same school. She knew that the Jacksons were going to the school. And at the time they was ABC and all that kind of stuff. She was friends with Toya. She had no idea Toya never talked about those boys being her brothers. How she found out Toya was related to them is the time she went over to Toya's house and they kicking it outside in the backyard in the pool. And all of a sudden she saw the boys coming out. She was like, "Let me Toya, how come you didn't tell me that them your brothers?" That's how she found out. And at the time, I'm not going to even go into that, but like I said, Hollywood my ass. He can't tell me nothing about it. He couldn't even go back and forth with me on Hollywood. My dad, that was his last home was in Hollywood.
I was waiting on you to finish your thought. I didn't even want to cut you off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vibes. I just kind of had to check about that nigga because I'm sick of him. I ain't had no beef with him. You ain't going to keep calling out my name. And now you mad because your lying receipts that you ain't got. Golden debunked it right away because I told you I spoke with Vibes' husband. Now you want to say it could have been a son. Nigga, when you got the receipts, it don't matter what it could have been.
Look, let me tell you what's going on in the chat. So apparently Manifest is back. Manifest Manifest done show her entire rear end the other night, right? But anyway, not to get you caught up, she's in the chat, and I honestly don't know if she's coming at you, she's coming at me. I don't know what's going on. Like, you looking at the chat? Like, okay, so first of all, I'm wondering, like, you're up in here, you didn't even say my bad for my behavior the other night, and then you come back trying to start some more shit? I don't even know. Chat, I'm going to just see what the chat say. Is she telling Golden off, me off? What's going on down there? I don't know. I've been trying to follow the damn comments, okay? Oh my gosh.
Here come Elegante Milan. Bitch, why the fuck are you here? Go on back in the up in the clouds. No, I need a muzzle because I be telling shit and enlightening people because y'all do is lie. That's what it is. Nobody likes the person who speaks out and tells the truth anyway. I understand. Okay. Now you can go on back in there in the clouds, Elaine, because if Golden needed a muzzle, she wouldn't be here. So you going back over to the trash channel. Go back over there and keep getting your head bumped by them young girls. Cause see, I know where you came from. I remember I actually subscribed to you after you was talking that mess because you was following behind Yana, who has lied. Yes, she's a decent female, but she was lying too. Okay. And the day you call yourself talking about me, Yana had it all confused. And if you would have listened at her other live, she mentioned what Miss Golden is the one who was trying to tell the Rose lady that I said that before that. See, that's how much you keep up. That's what I be talking about. Y'all be so busy and you don't even try. You know what I'm saying? You can't even keep up with all the bullshit. So instead of you running your mouth, maybe you need to be watching and saying, what? That happened? And looking for the clips. Oh, I missed that. Elaine. So go on over there and become a member of Yana's and go look at her video that she recorded cause see, she came for me because she already know. She know I know what time it is. Okay.
Oh gosh.
So that's what you upset about because you the big dummy. Okay.
But I'm
I evaluate the entire situation at hand and what both parties are saying. And even I don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't lie to me and don't try to bump my head and make me look stupid. All you got to do is be truthful.
But it's so crazy because the trolls that are coming in tonight, they got a thing out for platinum too at the same time.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's the same ones. They got a thing for golden and platinum. They came in both times.
So it's so easy. Now you got to figure out who don't like both of y'all.
It's a whole bunch of them. And it's probably the one that Platinum said was Pizza Face. Because I've been talking about him now. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem with that dude. The only thing I told him, he's trying to make it seem like, trying to control my channel. Like, it's like a weirdo. See what it is? He's mad because what he wants to do is to get everybody to follow behind him. That was the whole plan. That's the reason why. And then that day when I came on, because I know she a Marcus lover anyway. It don't have nothing to do with no Marcus lover. I ain't about to sit up here and be on somebody. I know how to be a neutral party. I know how to talk about what Marcus did wrong, but I know how to talk about what somebody else did wrong too. See, you ain't in that profession. You take your ass to court and let's see the courts and see how you feel if you was in the court of law and they just totally sided with somebody else and didn't even listen at your side. Let's see how unfair that shit is. I don't understand you niggas because we are the main people that get treated like that. But y'all come on here with that same fucking mindset, but get to talking about the white man and what he doing. And y'all mentality is worse. Now y'all go up in the white man's court and let the white man not listen at your side or be able to bring out some facts about a situation so they can evaluate the entire situation at hand. Then you'll be running your damn mouth. Yeah, they racist.
You know what's so crazy? If you gonna troll, at least learn how to troll. Like, how you gonna be trolling and you literally type in the same way, you saying the same crap? Do you think that we're that stupid?
You know what? I met this white boy some time ago. I'm gonna find his number. Who works at YouTube? I'm start keeping up with all of these names and seeing how he can tell me how they connect to people.
No, hold on one second, because now they being disrespectful to Platt. You know, I don't like that. You done with them?
Hello, Chica Blackita. Oh, is that Steve's sister? I think so.
Like, say what you got to say, but you don't have to. You're not gonna come up in here and disrespect the mods.
See, I know what time it is. Like, I kept up with you, Elegante. I remember you was running your mouth over there with Yana's page with your stupid ass, but I guess you didn't listen to her the next day. See, I know what time it was with that young lady. She called me I'm not going to even, I'm not bothering the girl, but I'm just saying she called me a flip-flopper, and it wasn't about flip-flopping. I'm listening at getting more details. I'm like, well, wait a minute here. Okay, it's more to it to this story than what I thought. That's why it's not good to just jump on the side. It's good to listen, evaluate the situation at hand, and figure out. And even if that person, you could see where they both did some stuff conniving. I ain't about to be, I'm not about to play that game, and I'm not going to follow behind you fools who think that, oh, and then because I'm not just anti-Marcus and fighting it, oh, she a Marcus lover. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all not on my level. I told you that yesterday. Some of y'all ain't on my level.
They really
Okay.
think talking about go to a parking lot all like what? I'm too strong for you and your weak ass jokes or it was whatever that's
Really?
supposed
Like,
to be.
go to the damn clouds and listen and learn something. Go to the damn bushes and shut the F up. Because like I said, I'm keeping up with your name now. I remembered I actually subscribed to you long ago. Every time one of them come running their mouth, like that yield, I said it, I remembered, oh, I'm subscribed to that person. And then I found the screenshot of what took place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They love it here. Go on
Just
to the
like your
trash
mama.
channel. Go on over there to the channel where he had 600 and something views, and then he was running his mouth, and then he realized that Vibes was the one who brought the people over there. Yeah, go
Wait a
on over
minute.
there.
Wait a minute. So how manifest where you at? The minute this person start acting up, you know where to be found in the chat. Let me see something. Let me see something. Wait a minute. How the hell you disappear out of the chat and this person just pop up out of
She's
nowhere
no
talking shit?
manifest says she's here, so I didn't think it would have. She had nothing to do with it anyway. I've been watching this idiot. Go on over there and wait for Yana to give you some more content. Go on over there. Matter of fact, become a member and watch some of her videos. Yana, I'm not coming for you. I'm just sending Elaine your way, okay? Because I know Elaine was up in your chat that day, in your comment section some months ago. Take your you know what on over there. Or go on in the clouds and the bushes and shut up. And just keep getting tea over here. That's why you over here and learning something, okay? Or just wait for the trash channel tomorrow. Because see, you better tell your friend over there from the trash channel. If they keep it up, they won't have that one. We giving grace, okay? Because she ain't supposed to be here. And
Oh
if
my
she
God.
starts that mess up again with harassing people and trying to play victim, and that's I'm back on that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vibes.
No, I'm just sitting up here because I thought our focus got shifted when we went to talking about dumb people. But the people the one what I was talking about was manifest because I don't know what energy she was coming in the chat with. And I'm looking like I'm not doing this tonight with her. So
No, manifest ain't. She's up in the chat. It's not her. It's not her. This Elaine person. I know who. I remember who it was. I had to go in my. You know what I'm saying. I ain't got a vault like you, but I do got a little file, an archive.
okay, I'm
And
missing
Elaine
something because
might
I
only
don't
have
know. I
one.
don't know.
I'm
Hold on
sorry. Go
one
ahead.
second. No, hold on one second. No, I saw Drea comment. Oh, okay.
Elaine might
No,
have
I
one or
saw
two
Drea
subscribers.
comment, but whoever down there talking about whoever mama and all of this, no, we're not doing that. So I don't even know who Drea is talking about, but Drea said something about they talking about Mel mama and whatever. We're not doing that, y'all.
You don't even know Mel's mama. So what you talking about her mama for? You don't know nothing about her mama. She ain't put her mama's business on there. We ain't
I
seen
know.
her mama on camera in the mental institution jailhouse. Okay?
Well, I think what it is because I'm looking at it from stream, y'all. My bad, guys. I wasn't looking at it from YouTube. My other device went dead. So even though they probably handled it, I was still seeing it. All I know is
It
I
could
saw
have
a trailer
been
talking about they
something.
talking about somebody mama. Why they still up in here? I'm like, oh Lord, huh? What
Yeah.
happened?
They mad because they can't just come on and just be who they are. They gotta hide behind these troll accounts because they didn't messed up with their mouth, or they didn't messed up because they are followers. So now they can't come out. So now they gotta come in the chat and talk mess. Elaine, who just created her account this year, but know a whole bunch about the sector and the community. See, that's where y'all mess up. You can't just be, what I'm saying, got a new account, but you know everything. You know all the 411.
I think it's at March. Oh, I don't remember.
And you see that
2025.
Elaine has one or two subscribers. Golden is one of those subscribers. When Elaine start talking that messy, that's how I keep up with them.
I hear you. I hear you,
Somebody
Golden.
said that manifest apologized vibes.
No, that's what I'm looking like. I don't. I'm like, I thought the more mature thing would have been is to say, "Girl, I'm sorry for all of that the other night," but she just come in acting like ain't nothing happened the other night. Like, what the hell? Is she not remembering all the stuff she did and threatened me and all of that?
So anyway, you all, I just had to kind of, let you all know where I'm coming from. And as far as Octavius, yeah, thank you. He did whatever part he did. And it's a situation now. If they start acting up, they out of here. So they really need to be on their P's and Q's and walking on some eggshells, even if they ain't beat to walk on eggshells.
Yeah, because she came in here and Golden was talking, so I was like, I'm gonna just chill and figure out what energy she got going on, right? So I don't know, like that's what I want to know. Do you even remember talking all that shit to me? Everybody around here feeling real comfortable just talking crap to me, and I don't understand it. I don't know what energy I give them that made them think I'm so soft, or they could just get away with this stuff. You hear me, Golden?
I hear you. Uh-huh. I'm trying to catch up with the no, she's been here
Yeah,
for a while, Platt. I'm trying to catch up with the comments.
that's what I really want to know. Like, do you even remember what happened? Seems like she don't. But listen, earlier I was sitting there. I know I was
No,
riding down the
Drea, not
street.
clown eye, dead eye.
Let me see.
And if he keep it up, he
No,
gonna be over there like
earlier I know I
his
was.
friend in that wheelchair, and it'll be a black eye.
Excuse me. I know I was saying earlier I was riding down the street. I hope y'all can hear me. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna remember to tell them this the next time I go live. That y'all just gotta treat all these sectors that you be watching. Guys, don't get so invested to the point where, and I say invested respectfully. Like, never get so invested in whatever you see, your favorite CC, and all of this stuff, and to the point where you're making yourself sick. Okay, just treat all these sectors like it's a soap opera. One episode in, and then you got to see what's coming on the next episode. Okay, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, some people get really, really and truly involved, too involved.
I agree with that. It's like a soap opera, but you're actually more involved in the soap opera than the ones on TV. And it's definitely like a soap opera. But what
ghetto
ends up
soap.
happening is some of these weirdos are like how with the soap operas, they might have a fan who's overly obsessed. So what happens is that some of these people become like an overly obsessed fan where they're hanging out in front of their house doing weird stuff. Some of the people end up like that, but this is definitely a soap opera.
And you see what we did tonight? We kind of messed up. And it ain't just me, it's all of us messed up together. And I'm going to tell you why I said that. We actually sat here and just promoted this weirdo going live tomorrow. Like next time, we got to just act like we'll even see that stuff and keep it moving. The same person that we literally just sat there and said, oh, we're not going to help him build that channel is the same person. You get what I'm saying? When we were talking about going live and all of this.
Chica, I remember one time Steve was gone for a while, and I was like, dang, where is Steve? And he was missing in action. And then one time he finally dropped down in the chat, and I was so happy to see him. And he said that you told him to stop. You got on him. So he had chilled for a while. But Steve be on it.
Yeah, you
He
just
be
have
on it
to.
with that one.
Yeah, you just have to for your own mental well-being. You can't be so tuned in into this ghetto soap opera according to Forgiven, where you making your own self sick. Because when you have your favorite CC that you like, you literally some people they get so involved where they start forgetting about themselves. They send their favorite CC their last dollar. They show up to every live. They stay up all night if it's not. You get what I'm saying? They just get so involved and go overboard with it, and you'll make yourself sick.
But I
I don't know who
appreciate those
said that.
videos, Chica. I mean, I understand you protecting your brother, but I definitely appreciated those videos because he kept me on it when there was things that I wasn't aware of. But I totally understand you trying to protect them as well.
Yeah, you are right. Mm-hmm. Julia said, bottom line is she should apologize to you right now or refrain from coming over here. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. She disrespected the castle. She did, calling somebody all kind of whores. And I'm
I,
looking like, damn, like, lady, I'm not even trying to go there with you. I'll just straighten up. I don't disrespect my elders. And I say that very respectfully. And you notice I don't even come off like trying to call you all
I
out
think
your
she,
name and do all that. And you using it to your advantage at
I
this
think
point, like
she,
you're doing too much.
she
Go
did.
ahead,
She
Golden.
said something to you. I'm missing some of it, but she said, I certainly do. I said that if one has been violated, then taking it the legal team. However, if you don't want to, it's not my issue. I guess she was trying to explain what she was trying to say the other day. She said, in her defense, I will protect my family. So her issue, I guess, was with the situation. But like I said yesterday on the Gardens channel, we don't really know what everybody is doing. Like I know a lot of people want to be informed and want to be made aware and updated. But with certain things, you can't always just tell everyone, especially when the enemies are watching. So with those kind of things, it's just like an investigation. You can't be out there telling everybody, well, we doing this, what we doing that. And so we really don't know exactly what Vibes has done. She hasn't came out with it. Um, and whatever she's done, or if she has done it, or if she hasn't, if she has, she's not going to say, and that's one thing that I've learned about Vibes is that she stays quiet about a lot of stuff. So we don't know what she has actually done. But I understand what you're saying,
You
Manifest, but
going now.
in
You see?
Vibes' defense, We really don't know what she.
No, your audio keep going in and out all of a sudden.
No, I had to stop. I was reading. I don't that with anyone. You heard that lady tried to place me in between you and her. It wasn't for me to do it. Vibes, Queen. So she's talking to you. A lady tried to place her in between you two or something. She said.
No, but what I get all of that, but what does that have to do with her disrespecting me on my channel, calling me all kind of hoe and all of this stuff? Oh, I'm the greatest mammy, all of this.
Maybe
So
she
we
can
just supposed to
answer it.
move on like none of that happened?
I know, Platinum. I understand. And usually, like any attorney will tell you, they start when you God, I can't think of the word right now. But anyway, they will tell you, do not speak on this case at all. Don't say anything about this case. And there's a reason why they do that when you retain an attorney. Because if you start talking too much, you can mess up the case,
No, I was telling you that your audio going in and out all of a
mess up the
sudden.
investigation.
Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, that could just be me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can. Wait a minute. I think that's just me. I just was a little far back.
What? I was done and she started calling out my personal. What the hell did I say to this lady about anything on her personal? Listen, just go ahead and say you're not apologizing and just keep it moving. Like, I don't even know. So you gonna sit up here like you're this not gonna be the manifest show. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, this is not gonna turn into what the hell you just did Saturday night or whatever, Father's Day, okay? It's not gonna be that. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right that. The point is, you said I'm the greatest mammy or whatever 2 weeks after just telling me how great of a mom I am, right? And then now you come up in here, you think, well, you just gonna come in here, you're not gonna say I'm sorry for what I did, none of that stuff. I let you rock, and I was just trying to read the room because Golden was talking when you came in here. That's the only reason why. Okay, calling me a whore, like lady, you don't even know me from anywhere. So how do you call somebody a WHORE? I was so taken aback. I even on the replay, I realized I spelled the word wrong. I said WORE. I was so blown away. Yeah, definitely wrong, Raquel, calling somebody a mammy and all of this stuff. But then, okay, so if I'm such a bad mommy, if I'm such a bad mammy, or whatever you want to say, and you're always so morally correct, why are you here? Why do you want to sit on the channel with the bad mammy? See, so now she want the whole energy of the show just to shift and go to her. That's it. She still can't answer. Was you drunk? Do you remember what you did? Girl, a grown woman would have said, you know what, my bad. Well, if you can't say my bad, then that means you don't care and you're just a rude person. You already did what you did when you called me. You called me out of my name, okay? You called me out of my name. I told you I don't like disrespect. You went there calling me a mammy and a whore. And I ain't slept with nobody that belonged to you. Okay? You said please post receipts tomorrow. See, she don't remember none of it because she's a whole drunk. Oh, okay. Are we really doing this? We are really doing this. Okay. If you are up in here, you're wondering what's going on. Can Ahmad kindly get the link from the other night and drop it in the chat for me, please? And you'll be able to click that link and go to the 1 hour mark, and you will see this lady in the chat right now showing her natural ass. But then now she want to say that none of that stuff happened. And that's exactly why I said nobody block her. Nobody block her because I'm going to need these comments. Mm-hmm. So you say it's not over. You're not going to come in here one night showing your tail, then come back 2 days later like nothing has happened. Yeah, disrespecting somebody to the. Now she's saying she don't say it. Mind blown. Like what? Was this on the panel? No. 1 hour into that live stream. You'll see it. But I know I'm not even trying to get to Golden. Don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying to her. Okay. I should have said that before. Notice she ain't add her 2 cents. She's not a part of whatever is going on right now. Okay. But you don't get to run around and think that you just gonna disrespect people and it's supposed to be cool. Like, mm-mm. You said she already said she's not going to. Oh, okay. Well, she won't be able to be. I don't want to say sit with us. Well, she won't be able to be over here with us. It is what it is. Because I guarantee you, if it was the other way around, and I started calling her all kind of bitch, right? I guarantee you, she would have jumped off this internet, running and told any one of her kids, "Oh, somebody on the internet doing something to her." I could already tell she that type. Oh, somebody on the internet doing something to me, all of this shit, and then now what? They come on here mad as hell. They don't even know that their mama the one starting shit though. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, you say I wouldn't want an apology. That has to be. No, I don't want no apology from her at this damn point. If you got somebody that's genuinely sorry, would have just said, "I'm sorry," or give me a moment to go look at my actions and then I could come back. Like, no, you don't even fuck. You know what? Fuck manifest. I'm good.
That's funny, Mel.
What Mel said.
You
You
must
see, I
be
don't
number
like.
one or number two.
Oh, my other device went dead. I can't even see. Because I can't see it
Li-
from StreamYard. That's why that night, remember that night where you was like, what's that purple thing with the crown? I couldn't see it from StreamYard. You notice we don't see it from up here, but you see it in the
Yeah.
chat.
I guess
Yeah.
Melody must be the top three. Now don't go on and hide just because you number one, two, or three, Mel.
Mhm. Yeah, whatever energy she bringing with her, I'm talking about your energy like so jacked up to the point where you walk in the chat and it was just like a dark cloud around you. Like, yeah, take that energy somewhere else. The minute you came in the chat, you started talking about something else to the point where I wasn't even sure if she was coming at you on the panel. That's why I just sat back and I'm looking at the comment. I'm like, wait, is she coming for me or is she coming for Golden or what's going on right now? Immediately, like, ready to start shit again. You said, yeah, number one. It truly was like a guys. That y'all know, I'm not blind, right? She was down there in that chat talking shit, and I'm looking like, is she coming for Golden? I'll watch a replay that part. She was replying to the chat tonight. I don't know, but I know one thing: the or whole every time we go live, not gonna turn into the manifest show. Okay, it's not. But that's why I said respectfully, go tell somebody that you need help. Your behavior is weird. All of a sudden. But anyway, you have anything else to say, Golden? We
No,
coming
I
up
just
on two
about
and a
said what I
half
needed to
hour.
say about the dude over there. And, I guess we'll wait and see what their responses are tomorrow. Although I wasn't expecting a response because I was actually responding to their behavior. But see, I realized a lot of these people want attention. So if they're not getting it, they'll create it. Or if you just say one thing, which was the truth, and you discuss an experience you had with this person, then here they come back again with something else because they need some attention, you know. Um, but uh, sir, let's keep it all the way real. You were going live and you might have had about the views at the end of the day were about 20 something to 50 something. Okay. And that's because you was putting people's names in your title. Okay. Vibes was supporting you. Okay. And she sent over and she even shared the live. You were all excited when Octavius came over. Did you share my live? Or something you asked her. So a lot of us was over there because of her, supporting her to support you. But you showed your all natural black, you know what? Okay. Like how you came for me, it was not necessary. And it was really bitch made. Ain't nobody trying to control your channel. If I want to control a channel, I get my own. That's why I have so many recordings. It's like, okay, let me get on my own channel and say what I got to say. That's why I have so many community posts. Because I'm going to say what I got to say, and it's going to be quick, fast, and to the point. I don't have to go live where somebody has to wait to hear it or fast forward or rewind it. Okay. And all I said was I didn't understand why he was on your and you allowed him on your panel. It was like you were, almost kind of like I felt like you was now that I'm thinking about it and seeing your behavior, like you was setting people up to be harassed by this guy. And I didn't go into details, but you said what you said. So then I was just trying to elaborate. Well, I'm just saying it because he's being disrespectful to you. I didn't even go into all the details, but I've already told you and you read them. But now since maybe the chat is not aware. There were several reasons why I was trying to understand why he would let Nola on his panel. First of all, every time he take his over there, Nola and them was dropping him. Okay. But he came in your chat. He's being disrespectful. He's being disrespectful to your supporters. Every time you wanted Vibes as your moderator. Now, how is that going to work? Now, let's think about it. How is that going to work where every time you allow this dude in your channel, on your channel, he's attacking this same woman? He's doing some stuff he can't do in Bigo. Okay? He's attacking this woman, but she's supposed to be your moderator. So how was that going to work? Well, you should be supposed to be supporting your moderator while your moderator supports you, but you're allowing this app, not just to come on the channel, because if he came on, that's fine, okay? But to be disrespectful towards the woman. Then you got him on the panel and he's doing the same exact thing that you're talking about. You were talking about him doing all this stuff to kids and saying all this stuff about kids. Then you let him get on your panel and with Godbody, and now he's doing the same thing and doing this to Godbody's daughter. Make it make sense. See, I didn't even go any further with you because I could see your energy wasn't cool. And I just said something real basic and left it alone. But you decided the next day, yeah, go to signature. You're like, look, you say you don't know me. Why did it bother you that much? And especially because what I was saying made sense. That's just like if I allowed you on or Vibes allowed you on her channel and you became the mod, and then she's sitting up there. Now you see how, because you been in the bushes and you probably have been one of those people, them trolls. Now you see how she was like, yeah, you ain't gonna do that to Platt. Well, she's protecting her moderator. She ain't about to let nobody come in. If you're gonna come in, but then you got to think you're gonna attack somebody who supports her and helps her, make it make sense. No, you think
Yeah.
you can get everybody over there, and if they don't follow your way, then it's a problem. Because see, you tried to attack me that day when you were talking about Marcus and his daughter with that prom situation, and I had to kind of check you then. You ain't about, oh yeah, because I know you, you want to hear my, how my opinion, but as soon as I get up there, yeah, because I know you a Marcus supporter anyway. You know what? You better get on, okay? A lot of stuff that some of you people say, it tells me a lot about what you were exposed to and what where there was some failures. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You probably just like your daddy and them. You probably, was your daddy the Baptist pastor? So anybody, if they're Jehovah's Witnesses, you gonna just attack them because they believe in something different. If they Muslim, they believe in something different. Oh yeah. You over there, you believe in Allah. Now I got, you know what I mean? I ain't about to even go into that. I didn't already said it, and I ain't got to keep explaining it. What you gonna do to me if I was a Marcus supporter? And it ain't got nothing to do with that. So for you all to, you go to your shallow minds to even think that because a person can view things and evaluate them and they can see what Marcus did wrong with the other one. See, my issue is because you guys are too blind or you don't want to. See, y'all like that, just like your ancestors. Just like some of these mammies out here. My kid don't do no wrong. Instead of acknowledging what your child did, getting on your child, talking to them, figuring out how could we avoid this situation again. You the same ones. Free my brother after he didn't rob the whole block. I know what Marcus has done wrong, but I ain't about to sit up there and follow behind you to make you happy. I'm going to say, I done already said a million times. So if you never heard me talk about Marcus, I've even clowned the man, but I'm not about to do that to satisfy you. And in the meantime, this young lady over here asked him out on a date. This young lady over here lied about her age and was living in I don't even know if he even know her age still. This young lady over here was involved in some shit she ain't had no business being involved in because she couldn't handle it. She was over there with a pimp. At the time, we thought she was 23 years old. Why? Because she was trying to let Mel tell you. See, that's what I was talking about. Like I told you, I wasn't the pastor's child. Okay, I understand the streets. I didn't have to be on the streets to understand it. But see, that's what y'all problem is. You don't want to learn from people who have actually been out there who can really tell you how people think. This is sociology, not psychology. Okay. This ain't all about psychology. It's sociology and how people maneuver what they do in their behaviors while they're in certain environments. Now, Mel's mentioned the other day about because she was out there, so she knows how those ladies be thinking. That ain't normal for a woman to come up to a man telling them their cootie cat is tight and wet. What you trying to say? Why would you tell a man something like that unless you got a motive? And usually when you telling a man that is wet and tight, you want something from him and you want something in them pockets. Period. And I dare you, let's take a test. Walk up to men and just tell them that, and let's see how many of them will go for it. He ain't just like an unusual man. Men be doing some way out crazy shit. Woman offered him some cooter. luring the man in. It's not cool. And for the fact that you guys are supporting it, like, what do y'all tell y'all daughters? How y'all teaching y'all daughters? Like, that shit ain't okay. The young lady needed to be told that was not cool. Instead of some grown, especially these full grown ass women just ignoring it like it didn't happen. Like, wait a minute, hold up now. You did that. Now that ain't cool. Y'all still talking about the man. We know what he did. And it ain't like it's something unusual that they don't know. Why don't y'all talk to y'all daddies, y'all brothers, y'all cousins, y'all men? See, y'all females. A lot of you females, y'all so busy all in female business, y'all don't even understand the mind of a man. I've heard men try to explain to you about what they think and how they feel, and y'all argue with a man. That's just like a man arguing with me when we telling them that we ain't getting no orgasm. And they gonna tell me, oh no, well, something must be wrong with you or whatever. And you trying to explain to them. And that's the same thing with women. A man is trying to tell you this is what he really likes. And you trying to tell him, and you are not even the man. I don't even get that deep into it because I ain't gonna keep schooling y'all. Y'all too effing old. If you don't know, you don't know. And some of you don't want to learn. See, that's why Golden thinks she knows so much because I'm sharing information. But I ain't never been a street bitch, but I know what street bitches are about because I have communicated with them. I am nice to them. And guess what? They look out after me too because I don't treat them differently. They be like, that's my friend. They be happy to have a decent friend because I'm nice to them because I treat them like a human. And if I can, I'll help them. And they'll share stuff with me. And like how these people be spilling out with Marcus, he's explained it to you guys before. He didn't come out trying to be an interviewer. He came out there and people were actually telling them because they felt comfortable. And I know what he's talking about because I know it's happened to me a whole bunch of times. And I'll be saying to myself, I wonder why they telling me all this. What makes them feel so comfortable? You know, but I'm listening and then I might even be giving them some ideas or some information. And that's why Marcus decided to take that and start recording these people. I wish I would have recorded a lot of people. And I'm not talking about people who were on the streets. I'm just saying in general, like older people, the stuff they were telling me, used to say, and I would be sitting there for hours. They would be so happy. I'm a young woman over there and they, you know what I mean? And I'm listening to them and I'm asking them questions and they sharing stories with me about a man that they dealt with one time and this and this and that. I wish I'd have recorded all those, that these people are not even here today. And that's y'all's problem. And y'all mad at me because I know a lot from listening to people, from wanting to learn from older people.
Your audio just was going in and out.
Because I find,
Let's see.
this is real. It's people my age and older that really don't know nothing. Y'all really don't know nothing about life. Mel will tell you she was online the other day. She said she was out there exactly where Marcus was. She's trying to let y'all know what these females do out there, which I already knew. That girl was out there and she's doing her thing. Yeah, she's, has some nice ways about herself, but that don't mean nothing for you all to even think just because a person has not, that means that y'all could get played for real. I try to share that too with people about some con artists. You wouldn't even know they was con artists. That's why they can get away with it, dressed in a suit and tie. You think they're professional and take your whole bank account because you trust them because they got on a suit and they speak well. I'm sorry, I'm not even watching the chat. But like I said, I was kind of surprised. I didn't know Mel had been out there, down there where Marcus was. But she even said it the other day. And I bet you that went over a lot of people's heads where she was actually in the mix. So she knows what these females be doing and what they be saying. I'm about to get that nigga for some money. I'm about to finesse him. I had a friend who I grew up with, and she turned into a crackhead. And I remember I was still letting her come stay with me and spend the night trying to help her. But anyway, she used to come to my house with that shit, playing niggas. Having niggas drop her off at my house, but they didn't know which house she went into, and she didn't beat them out of some money, and she hiding in my house.
Oh, forgiving. Forgiving is funny. Forgiving said to me it's a YouTube reality TV. After the show is done for the day, back to watching my normal stuff. I don't take none
Right,
of
because
them seriously.
this stuff is for real some dysfunctional ass shit, but it's entertaining and it's interesting, and that's why I be in the mix watching the shit. I got a friend now; she be calling me. She was like, "You must be on that YouTube," because she know. I said, "Girl, you know I didn't got addicted because I didn't even used to. I didn't know nothing about no sector. I remember when I was hearing people say the B. I said, "What is a sector?" I even Googled it to try to figure it out, and I finally figured out, oh, it's just like a community, a group of people, or whatever, right? I'm just watching these homeless people, and not just homeless people. I'm into health and herbs and all that kind of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? What herbs to take for this or for that. That's the kind of stuff I watch, health stuff. So next thing you know, I got involved with Marcus and these shenanigans with these female. Well, you know, at first it was like, you just support, but Monique is the one who came out first. And I remember she was telling the story, and I'm like, oh, what happened? She telling me about this man, and we all listened, and then people was encouraging her, you should get your channel started. I remember I subscribed to her. I got tired of listening at that girl and I unsubscribed. Some kind of way she ended up back in my algorithm. And I went on subscribe. Next thing you know, I noticed it was all these people they had got, it was dirty, all of them, you know what I mean? And then with my quail and all the people had got all involved because we were actually financially helping these people. Okay. The rest of that story is history. But all I'm saying is that stop arguing with people when they trying to tell you, like if they've been on the streets, they can tell you more about the streets than you can if you ain't never been on the streets or you don't even get yourself involved with people on the streets where they sharing with you what they do. So you'll understand what these females was doing. We already know what Marcus was doing. And we know he was doing it to the ones he could do it to. Okay? Because trust me, Marcus ain't going to do all that, whatever he was doing to just any female. He doing it to the ones that's out there in the mix. And like I said, if that young lady hadn't created them, who the fuck did whatever she said, live with, I wouldn't have never known that she was the one who asked Marcus out on the date. All this time, I thought that man was out there reaching out to her. He just accepted the offer and he paid for it. Now, come on. My little girl, I'd be on her butt if I found out she met a man. He took her home. That's how he was really being respectful toward this girl. He should have been trying to take her home to his home to screw her. He sent her home because we all know these dudes be trying to do something on the first night. He took her home. She called him back to spend the night. He didn't call her and say, you want to spend the night? And the rest is history. She stayed. If I find out today my daughter had did something, I would like, do you realize how the safety? I mean, it's not even you got to be careful with going out with men anyway. And I remember my friend's mother, another older woman, she used to tell us when we were young, y'all gonna be going out with these dudes. Don't try to avoid late night dates. Because it's dangerous to be going out with guys who you meet and then you trying to get to know them. If you can go out up to breakfast or lunch with them daylight hours, try to do that. And I remember she would always tell us that. It's a little safer. So anyway, go ahead, Vibes. I'll go read the comments while you talk.
Oh, my bad. I was on mute, sitting over here talking on mute. No, I said the chat was just pretty much saying, yeah, it's totally addictive. This whole YouTube, yeah, definitely. But then the craziest thing about it is you're not just watching the show. Sometimes you end up being a part of the show because somebody.
That's what makes this one a little bit better than the stories and sitting down watching that every day and you ain't even involved in all them folks and don't know nothing. You get involved with these people where you have opinions. You know,
They go
but
live and cuss you out.
straight no
They,
chaser. Hello. I don't know if that was some shade, but hello.
Now the
How
thing
you
about it is
doing?
they come back faithfully they come back faithfully every night just to see you, to harass you.
I
I
don't know.
said
I
that's
think
somebody
Steak
that
No
like
Chaser
you.
might be all right, but I don't know because see, we've been having these trolls come in using Golden's name with capital letters. So, I don't, what's going on? Oh, okay. She just want to hear her. So apparently you do too, and everybody else do. So you don't just, you can't speak for me. Because
No,
see,
but
I can give this, these,
I'm being for real though. But if she don't like you, why stay subscribe, come by every night? Nah, you like Goldie.
yeah, I know they do. See, they don't know I know that they're types. Why you keep coming? And it's a whole bunch of people who apparently like me, don't want to hear it too. Nobody want to hear about your life stories. Well, what? Well, get on. Stop speaking for everybody else. Get on. See, that's the reason why you dumb and don't know anything. Because while you saying that, when I was young, I used to enjoy listening to older people's life stories or stories they had to tell. And that's why I was able to learn so much and learn how to make money at a young age, big money. Like all these people talking about, I make six figures, bitch. I was making that years ago before making six figures now is average now. Okay. I was making that long ago because see, I allowed older people who had made that kind of money and who knew what to do and made mistakes to help me. Nobody give a damn. So get the fuck on.
Talking about you annoying, but nobody will tell you.
Okay, well, they can
No.
speak for them. They wouldn't even be here. So why are you here? You mad because I tell the truth. That's what you mad about. You're mad because I tell the truth and the truth hurts. And I bet you be writing notes too. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. We're both on YouTube. So what about it? And
That
the
ain't
thing
even the
about it, it's
right
only
word,
11
Joe.
o'clock here for me.
That won't
It's
even get a
11 o'clock here for
response.
me. Why are you here? Ho? Are you talking to yourself? Because why are you here? You know why I'm here. I'm not just here. I'm on the panel. That's how much here I am.
Moving right along.
Now,
Joe.
what you can do is take your ASS to bed and wake up so you can be ready to support the trash channel because I heard they only had about 30 some people in there. So they're trying to build their channel. So take your ASS because I'm sure it's probably late for you. See, it's 11 p.m. out here for me. Well, if she's second one, then she just second one. But at least it's just that one. Whatever she doing, she doing. And guess what? I'm still proud of her because she ain't trashy like you. Now what? And I'm glad she is. I'd rather for her to be sucking one of them than to be having her mouth on a cat.
Oh,
And the way this world is today, thank you, Jesus, if she is sucking one. But she's grown. Okay. So she can do what she want to do. Okay. And she ain't out here asking folk for money and strangers. Okay. She got her a job and an education. And that's the reason why I'm able to bless people more because she don't call me for nothing. She don't need nothing from me. So what else you got to talk about? Here we go. You talking about my child, but my child is grown. She can handle hers.
no,
And we're
because the
gonna have
crazy part,
fun next month. Well, August, because my baby girl's turning dirty 30, baby. She gonna have fun with her mama. We going to the wineries. We going out into the spa and stuff. Something you can't do with your mammy.
no, but it's so crazy because they just expect to say something and then be blocked. So I think you just totally throw them off when you go back and forth with them. Then they're like, oh damn, I thought I would have been blocked by now.
Yeah, damn. I don't know what else to say. I thought I was going to know him. I was going to say what I had to say. I was going to get blocked, and that was that. Now they want to argue, and it ain't much I got to say. Now I'm going to speak up and don't nobody. You can't speak for everybody else. And if you don't want to be here, nobody is asking you or begging you. And before Golden came up here, then y'all was just specifically harassing Vibe. So y'all just trolls. I don't care if Golden is here or ain't here. You gonna come up in here. Like I said, take your ASS to bed because I'm sure you're probably 3 hours ahead of me. So you can support the trash channel or so you could be up for it tomorrow.
I'm convinced Manifest just loves me. She don't want to say it, but she loves me. So I'm convinced. Because ain't no damn way. Ain't no way.
Where you at? Talk to me. You decided to switch up from Elaine to this other one. Where you at? Talk to me.
You see, forgiving, so you actually spend time with your kids where they do that.
Yeah, I've always.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I be online, you know what I mean? Or sometimes I'll get off. And my son will be sitting right here. He's like, yeah, mom, YouTube, it's a lot of drama.
Mm-hmm. Probably hear you like, what's she talking about?
I don't know what they see. That you're talking about my children, but my children are grown. See, our issue is we're talking about these babies. You don't even know my kids. My kids don't even get involved with YouTube. They would never even know what you're talking about. They ain't got time for you. And like I said, anybody who want to have a problem with
Mm-hmm.
them, they know how to handle theirs. I invested in my kids when they were very young
That
because of people like you.
that's funny as hell. You know your trolling sucks when even the chat can pick up on what you did. Say he literally comes in here with 4 different profiles but type the same. Yeah. That's all you gotta do is just let people troll and they eventually tell you exactly who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. I keep engaging because the more you engage, the more they say, and then you can pick up on some of the words or certain stuff they do.
Yeah, like I think I'm gonna go ahead and share this one thing. I don't think I was gonna tell y'all. Should I? Uh, yeah, because the last time we was live when everybody was like, it was several trolls in that chat, right? But I basically figured out who one of them was. I won't tell y'all who it was, but whatever, you know. So after the live, I'm sitting
Oh,
there
wait, wait,
looking
wait, wait,
like,
wait, wait,
who
vibes,
are
wait,
you?
and don't wait a minute, vibes, and don't tell them how you know. But go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna tell them. But I'm gonna just sit there and be like, what? You was really trolling me? Somebody I would have never thought. Okay. And I'm like, okay, so see, I'm different. I don't come live and yell and scream and say all this. I just sit back. Because now I want to see when I see you again and you're not trolling, how you gonna act. I see you though. But no, I'm not gonna tell them how. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know why they thought by saying that my daughter was sucking D that I was supposed to, first of all, they just talking. Most likely either my daughter is at work or she sleep. Okay. But if she's sucking D, and in these days, right now, hell, she could be sucking on a cat. So thank you. I'm relieved to know that at least she is doing that with a D. Said
I
hopefully her
think
and that D can work it out and go on and get married and give me some grandbabies.
I think the faster they realize that their negative comments don't bother neither one of us, then maybe they'll stop. You know? We're not
Yeah.
sensitive where they're just gonna come in and say one thing and you just gonna lose control on a panel. Like, no.
And they think by saying something about my kids, my mother, you don't even know us. And if you did, you ain't about to do all that. And if you do, you're going to have to pay the consequences. You're going to have to learn a lesson that your mammy didn't teach you. They so badly
Right.
want to know what my daughter look like too. I already know that.
Mhm. So we almost at 3 hours. What? Yep, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Well,
On
I
the
think
three
it's
hour
about
mark.
time for us to wrap it up.
And what time is it? 2 a.m.
Raquel, I gotta go through the comments. Raquel said, "Whoever it is bad. They ain't sucking one." Exactly. Yeah. They were mad because my daughter out there sucking one.
I forgot those
Why
that
ain't you
can't.
sucking one? That should be the problem. Since you were concerned about somebody sucking one and want me to be concerned, why you ain't sucking one or riding one?
Oh gosh. But I already see tomorrow gonna be a hell of a day. I know what. How? Okay. So what if Octavius go live to talk about you? How that's gonna go? Or you think he's not gonna
About
have
me?
nothing to say? Yeah, like you talked about him tonight,
He
so
can
now I'm wondering what the hell he gonna do.
He could say whatever he want to say because whatever I said was the truth. See, I don't go over there lying and exaggerating and talking about the dots, about views, and it was the original page. I don't do all of that. What I'm saying is the truth. Now, which part was the lie? Which part was the lie? Did I lie about he was supporting them during the time when they was first talking about them babies? Even Nola was on his page and he mentioned it. I don't know if he heard me and it rang a bell. I mean, he thought about it and it jogged his memory. But yeah, which part all he could do is say, yeah, Golden Citrus was talking about me because during the time when they was first doing it, I was over there with the other folk. Yeah, I didn't say nothing. I was supporting it. Then after that, I decided because after I took the monetized Sonny and what else I could do, I decided to do what I did to Sonny in the summertime. I went over there and gave her a proposition and told her what I could do to help her, and we can knock down all her pages after they was messing with my girl. And I just did the same thing. Now they ain't messing with me and my family, so I'm gonna go over there to them vulnerable folks who ain't doing nothing, and I could use their situation to be able to knock
Oh
them
my
out.
gosh.
And I'm gonna be the one satisfied. They're gonna be satisfied, but I'm definitely gonna be satisfied because now they gone. I don't give a damn. Nigga, tell if he do, like my great grandmama used to say, if you tell it, you better tell it all and tell the truth. Because what I said is the truth. Now all of a sudden you interested in these babies when you was over there with that nigga when he was talking about the babies. Which part is the lie? The only thing you could be mad about is because I brought it to people's attention. Because the truth hurts. All right. Oh, wait a minute. So which part is the lie?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Which part? So he can go on there all he want to. But as long as he tell the truth, my issue is when you get to lying or you get to saying something that ain't true or you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So I already know. I already know this
Now
live
tell
stream
that.
right here. This live stream right here goes up. Everybody got content tomorrow now. Oh, she
Excuse
talked about me. What? She
me.
said
Yeah, I
my
talked
name.
about you. No, I told the truth. I wasn't talking about no craziness. I
Nah,
wasn't talking about something I wasn't just to be making something up. I'm talking about the truth. And I mean it. Don't get to
no,
playing with me because you trying to play with he trying to play with everybody else like he was so concerned about them sharing.
no. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about all the weirdos be like, oh my god, I gotta go live. Go there and say my name. Yeah,
Yeah, they want
they
attention
do.
anyway. Go on and go live. But when you start talking about it, it better be the truth. Like how when Golden said what she say is the truth. Like what I said about that girl is the truth. Like I said now, how I noticed the harassment has calmed down and I knew she was behind that stuff. It's the truth.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm. So y'all wilding tonight? Bacon? It's a lot going on.
Hey, Bacon. Hey, Cousin V. Yeah, it's the truth. So he can go on and go live if he want to. You know, He could be the hero who he wants to be, but I'm not a fool. He did the same thing. It's like deja vu. He did the same thing he did to that other one last summer. And yeah, it was beneficial. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, like I said before, it's not like we didn't know about that's what I want to talk about. Before we end this, hold up. Wait a minute. That's the part I wanted to talk about. He mentioned something about, and it's the truth. Like you can call these numbers and write these letters and all, but you know what I'm saying? You got to provide something, like they probably do investigate, but when they have something with them, you know what I'm saying? If they investigate quicker. Okay, they got something. Now, that's the way I am when I write letters. If it's something that I have a complaint about, usually try to provide proof so when they can see whatever I'm saying, it's backing up what I'm saying. But let's all remember, we didn't have access to those videos because had anybody had a copy of those videos while that man was going on, the same one who wants to be the hero would have been striking us. Because see, he was over there with them people at the time. Okay? At that time, everybody was trying to protect their page. They couldn't post anything. But see, now he can because he was the one doing all the striking. Okay? We didn't have access to them videos because we definitely would have attached them to our letters. So he had the power because now he ain't doing that no more to us. Now he's trying to come in on our team because it's something that he wants. He wants those channels removed, and he can't get them removed unless he used the people who have these children. So that was something that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention too, because it was that what he said, like, yeah, everybody was right. We've been talking. I just found it. I will share and everybody remembers, I remember I Am Terrific says she wrote and called. Several people who wrote and called, several people who called, some were anonymous, some weren't. I made 2 calls, but we did not have the video because guess what? The receipts queen couldn't post it because they was after her so tough. You see how she had to protect her page? We wouldn't be on it today if we didn't get the hookup and know somebody who knows somebody who knew somebody, because she posted where her channel was about to be shut down. But we got that reversed without having to write letters, without having to go to YouTube and say, hey, I'm contesting this or whatever. They don't know how it happened, but it happened. And it was nothing but God. Mm-hmm. So all I'm saying is that nobody could because they was protecting their page because these niggas was waiting. And during that time, while that was happening, he was sitting right over there with the same nigga he talking about. He was over there and his woman. So no, we could not take the videos and attach them to emails and stuff like that because we didn't have access to them. And the few people who keep up with receipts could not put it on their page. They even, you know what I'm saying? Because they was reporting so tough. So I wanted people to remind them like, yeah, it could have been done long ago. But when you was on that team, you was saving them. I think I even heard where they helped him get his page back. So don't come up over here trying to play no games with us. And I don't care what you know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah, thank you, but no thank you at the same time. Because now when you think about it, he ain't did us no damn favor. He did one for himself. And we, the ones who had the power, he went to them to do what he wanted to do because they messing with his people. Now, I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, who you said help who to get whose page back?
I remember they were supposedly where Nola wanted Miss Prime to give her back his page, or it was something going on with that where he was trying to and they was reaching out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what they was doing.
According to Sunbum, he never got it.
Okay, well, the thing. Well, they was all in cahoots and they was all together at the time. And during that time, that nigga was talking about them babies. Okay. And he was right up over there with him. He didn't see nothing wrong with it. He saw something wrong with it once he started having bad blood with them. He saw something wrong with it when they was over there cheering that girl on and giving out that information on his people and upsetting probably his mama's home or whoever his people are and upsetting him. He didn't
Yeah,
have no more ammunition. He did what he needed to do or could do with Sunbum. So he knew you all had some ammunition, but y'all wasn't using it. So
oh,
he
they
came and did
tried.
that, gave y'all the same, huh?
No, I guess Forgiving said they tried and he couldn't get it back. Yeah, because probably how he lost the channel. Probably from kids
Mm-hmm.
and whatever. Um,
Yeah. So all I'm saying is that yeah, he can say that yeah, and it was true. Like I mean, I don't. It's true. Like when you're sending these letters off and stuff, like making reports, they do look into it. But if you got some videos and stuff too, that's even better. The stuff like you got stuff like that, that's even better. But the reality is we don't know what was going on. See, a lot of people think just because, and this is how it makes them look stupid. If you already know we've been reporting, instead of you keeping your mouth closed and trying to get some act right, and their dumb heads, they thinking, I've been doing this for 5 years. Ain't nothing happened to me. So they just thinking, oh, they just bluffing or ain't nothing gonna happen. They don't understand how investigations work. They don't understand that the investigators will be watching and watching you do it more and more because maybe a half of a time may not be enough for them. They want to be able to gather up enough. If it take 2 years and everybody complaining, ain't nothing happening, they don't know what is really happening. I could share a story about a guy who was selling D for about 3 years. The police didn't bother him. He thought he was invincible. And that the reason why the police wasn't bothering him, because the feds was watching him. And when they snatched him up, it was no way to wiggle out of it. They had 3 years of investigation on him.
okay.
So this is what I'm talking about. We don't know what they were doing or who was watching them. And them few little times he said it. And like I said, you see how Sunbun jumped on the bandwagon. She wouldn't used to talk like that about no kids putting her body parts on no baby's mouth. She wasn't that bad talking like that. But like I mentioned about the bad apples, she starts saying and feeling like, hey, he doing it. I mean, and all she doing is getting herself caught up. And we don't know if there is still an investigation out there. It was too many of us that made the same reports. But like I said, him saying that he attached to videos and all that. Okay, well, good. Because you could, because we wasn't going to go after you about no videos. Everybody who's watching, all these people who are reporting, we don't keep up with receipts. We go to the receipt queen or other people. We go to, we just followers and supporters. But at the time, even the content creators couldn't post nothing, not their ops, because they was going to take them down. If Vines would have posted that stuff that dude said on her channel, he wouldn't have cared about, yeah, she can post that and expose them. He was going to go after her because she was an enemy, period. So you can play that with all these other people, bro, but you can't play it with me. And that's all I'm saying. I ain't about to give him that much credit because, see, we could have been able to have that same power, but he was out there after the content creators whose children were being attacked. So they couldn't really put all that up on their channels like that for people to get a copy and the URL or whatever they call it and attach it to the letters. Period. Now
Yeah.
back to the content. Let the host have her channel back.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, I'm sitting over here feeling out of sleep. I'm
Okay,
good.
well
I done said everything I had to say.
we can wrap it up. I guess you had an hour, Golden had an hour, and we had an hour together. And we'll just wait and see what happens tomorrow and go from there. It's time to wrap it up. It's been over 3 hours, and It's time for everybody to go to bed now. And for the ones in the clouds who keep dropping down, it's time for you to take your you know what to bed because you got to be up in a few hours to support the trash channel.
Oh my gosh. So I know somebody up there right now, like, wait. I don't support no trash channels. Mm-mm.
Right, Mel, Cisco and Ebert. You oh yeah, you remember. You see you go way back. The two critics, movie critics. See
You
that
say
these
you
people
only.
don't know nothing about that, Mel.
Mm,
That's what I'm talking about. These people are older and they don't get it. Like that other one, he doesn't get it. Vibes can have commentary for about an hour, and then after that, she needs, the chat to kind of chime in, to have it be a 2 hour show. They don't know nothing about co-hosts. Where it's a good thing, you got two different personalities, you might have two different opinions, and that's what keeps the whole live going. They don't understand about radio and TV, well, radio, okay, and how that works. Well, we go back and forth while Vibes is giving some information, and then I go with my opinions, and then we go back and forth. Then the chat starts chiming in.
good night, Raquel. Have a good night. Yeah,
Well, we're
Raquel
all
said
going to
she
be
going to
leaving.
bed.
So, good night, Raquel. We're
Yeah, my
going to
phone
bed
going dead
too.
anyway.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
show, Cisco and Ebert. That's right. See, they too young to know about. They wasn't around. They don't see. All they know is just the internet. They don't know nothing about how stuff works. They don't even understand radio. We used to like radio, the disc jockeys and the hosts, and had no idea what they looked like and didn't care. We just liked them. I remember it was one out here we liked, and the dude was sounding out, and he was a fine dude, but it was shocking because he was Asian. The girls was loving him; they still loved him. But the thing was, we didn't even know he was Asian. We thought the dude was a Negro, and he was in that on that rap station talking just as cool and everything. Had them girls going. So good night, everyone. Vibes, you can go ahead and close out. I'm going to drop down in the chat. Good night, everyone. Thanks for showing up to the castle and
Okay.
listening to Big Mouth Golden, who talks too much, and watching her argue with her trolls. I don't know where they are. I just wanted them to come talk to me. I guess I talked them with my big ass mouth, but I'm dropping down. Good night, Vibes, and y'all go ahead and let you close out.
Okay. Thank you for coming up. Thank
And
you for
thank
your
you for having
support.
me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good night. I know, honey, everybody like, no, we're not ready to go. But yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock, y'all. Ooh, child, we've been getting outrageous. I'm talking about my live stream used to be 1 hour, then it's 2 hours, then it's 4 hours, then it's 6 hours. I'm like, oh hell no. I gotta do better. Okay. He says he's gonna take a sleeping pill. I missed everything. Oh, just watch the replay, cousin V. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't say here I got too comfortable. I feel half asleep. I'll take my butt off here. Get my butt off here. But manifest, I don't know. I pray about your situation because it's a lot. Okay. You say you're gonna go watch a replay? Okay. All right, y'all. Have a nice night, okay? Thank you, Rambling Rose. Thank you. And I saw what you said about the intro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. You said I'm so soft spoken. I'm relaxed. Mm-hmm. You said get this summer check, girl. But yeah, for some reason my channel always do best in the summer. Cause that's the time when I have the most time off of school. Yeah. That's a pattern, Mel. Always have the best everything best during the summer. Yeah. But let me go. I hope y'all have a good night, okay? You said soft-spoken and patient, yeah? You gotta go see what happened. All right, yeah, definitely. Yeah, watch the live stream before this one at the 1 hour mark. Yep, you'll see what happened, okay? All right, y'all. Thank you, Plaid, for holding that chat down. I appreciate you down there, girl. And thank you, Golden, for coming up. Y'all have a good night, okay?
We done talking, now it's time to log. Ain't no back and forth, I don't argue in blogs. Said what I meant and I meant that clear. Soft voice, sharp truth, cut clean in here. No chaos, no shouting, no drag for free. Just calm, cold facts with a little hot tea. If you came for the mess, baby, this ain't that. This castle built peace, yeah, we handle it flat. Don't wait on a clap back, I don't do performing. I exit with a beat, drop and leave without warning. Grown women talk, this the closeout flow. Where the vibe gets soft, but the pressure still shows. Subscribe if you get it, join if you bold. The membership heat ain't never been told. We spilling that first, real light, real still. But it cut through fake like a whisper will. This ain't petty, this poise, this presence on cue. With a side of eye, peeped it, but I won't move for you. I'm signed off calm, no extra scene. Just lace on my steps and a crown that's clean. So catch me next drop, or don't at all. This castle don't chase, queen answers a call. The vibe don't yell, it just echo right. Now dim the screen down, we done, good night. Good night, you loves. Thank you so much for coming to the castle tonight. If you enjoyed the vibe, we ask you, subscribe. But if you really want to be part of the family, become a member. That's where the tea spilled first. Quiet, clean, and always back. Till next time. Walk good, stay wise. And mind how you move in these YouTube streets.